The Twinkle series has begun. Today there is a scrimmage at the academy. Silent Suzuka dashes ahead from the very start. Rather than slow her pace, she charges onwards, gaining more and more speed as she closes in on the finish. The spectators stir with excitement as they watch the runaway sensation. Whispers spread throughout the crowd about the birth of a new star. Ah, whew. The wind feels great. Ha! Whoa, Suzuka! Nice running! Oh, Taiki. Hailing from the USA. Hailing from the US of A. Taiki Shuttle is a powerhouse of a racer with a shining personality to match. Now, ain't you a tough one? Just look at your face, all fired up and ready to go. What do you mean? I'm talking about your debut race coming up. I heard all about it. You're taking part in the Twinkle series, right? You got a trainer and everything. I'm as happy for you as I would be for me. I'm rooting for you all the way. Thank you. You're always as cool as a cucumber, ain't you? Well, I'm not sure how to respond. Oh, I know. Why don't you tell me about your dream? The Triple Crown, or maybe you just want to show the whole world your grit. I don't really have a dream. Not even the Twinkle series? All I want is to see the scenery from the lead in all my races. Other than that, not really. Wow. So you just blaze your own path, huh? A few others seem to have overheard the conversation. You know, Silent Suzuka is definitely a talented runner, but she's a little odd, isn't she? Today's scrimmage has people talking, in more ways than one. Trainer, there you are. Another victory for the runaway superstar. Good stuff. Yes, it's been a while since I felt like I could run so freely. In fact, I feel like I could still run some more. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. You are? Well, yeah, I'm one of the many people who's charmed by the running. Well, I want you to continue running your way. You really believe in me, don't you? Why wouldn't I? I mean, I could sense it during our training. The runaway style is so risky. Normally, nobody even attempts it. But you let me really go for it. That's why I want to thank you. Well, the next race is your big debut. I hope you're ready for it. Debut. If I can get past that, then... yeah, I'm looking forward to it. No one loves running more than Silent Suzuka. Together we aim for the top, and this is only the beginning. It all starts from a random conversation one evening. Unity Cup? Yep, team competition that's used to held at Training Academy, separate from the Twinkle series. So what is that? I feel like I've heard about it in class, but I can't remember. What is it, you may ask? It is a competition established long ago at the Academy in which students form teams to compete against one another. Participants compete in 5 different categories of races: sprint, mile, medium and long, and dirt, until a single team emerges victorious. This was the new mode that was there. But note that participating in the Unity Cup doesn't automatically qualify the team members to run in the Twinkle series. Your first and foremost goal should be to perform well in the series on your own. Do not forget this. However, this competition will offer you experience that you cannot cultivate in individual races and will help facilitate your growth as runners. Work as one with your team members, unite your hearts, and celebrate the potential of youth. I have nothing but great expectations for your growth as I hereby reinstate the Unity Cup. Final note, I forgot to mention that I've been assigned to a work placement in America that will last several years. What the fuck? As I will be busy with constant travel, I will be unable to watch over you all in this endeavor. However, rest assured, to ensure that my absence does not negatively impact your efforts, I have appointed an executive member of the URA to enact as temporary director and oversee the Unity Cup. She is a highly capable trainer, and I'm sure her genuine love for Umamusume athletes will make her an excellent... excuse me, Director, but time's running out a bit short. Nah, is it already time? Be good, you all! I shall be taking off now! The rest is in your hands! Do your best out there, everyone! And with that, Akikawa takes off to the sky. It's with this chaotic announcement and departure that the Unity Cup is reinstated. A sense of excitement lingers in the air, but unbeknownst to the students and staff of Tracing Academy, dark clouds gather on the horizon. So with all that, the team members you will notice will have a couple of icons right next to their name that will improve their skill as much as yours. If they don't have it, though, they won't get that. Luckily for me, Unity training. That's what we're looking for, and Corner Adept is not terrible, honestly. Taiki Shuttle hears of our team's achievements and asks if she can join. Taiki Shuttle also joins the team, along with Matikane Fukutaru. Nice. So we have ourselves 7 team members now. It's been a few days since Director Akikawa has left. One day shortly after, I've sent Silent Suzuka off to do some endurance running. Yo, this music, though. I spot a woman I've never seen before watching the Umamusume training. Hello, can I help you? You're the trainer of the girl who just took off running around the grounds, aren't you? I've been watching your training session. I understand this is rather impolite to say upon our first meeting, but you're horribly lax. Well, at least she's honest about it. You permit her to run too much solo training, overlook her tardiness, and allow her to chit-chat idly with others during her breaks. Your expression suggests you don't agree with my observation. Then, can you tell me how much she's sleeping on the daily, and what the quality of her sleep is? Are you checking in with her every day? Well, no, I give her that kind of leeway on purpose to make sure she's not overwhelmed. Well, lack of decent sleep not only worsens a runner's performance, but also invites accidents. It's rather imperative to be aware of her sleeping habits. Right. Sorry. I understand this academy values its students' independence. However, this way of thinking is irresponsible. She directs her gaze over towards a mountain in the distance. Do you see that cedar-covered mountain? It's popular with hikers during the climbing season. You'll find magnificent trees that rustle in the wind, birds that sing wholeheartedly, and mulch that softly welcomes your feet. But like most mountains in this country, it's only that way due to external care and management. Without any sort of outside interference, the forest descends into decay, the sun doesn't reach the floor, the grass dies, the ground becomes a graveyard of trees and rotting leaves. Such unkempt mountains are more prone to landslides and floods, which is why management is so important. You may feel like a kind and generous mentor watching passively over your students, but all you're doing is leaving their potential to rot. As she speaks, the woman's gaze grows fierce. The heavy atmosphere is beginning to feel overwhelming. But just then... There you are! I was looking for you, Miss Kashimoto. My apologies. I merely wish to observe a typical training session. Oh, trainer! I see you've already met Director Akikawa's temporary replacement. Oh! Well, alrighty then. My name is Riko Kashimoto. I've been tasked with managing the academy during my tenure. I look forward to working with you. Same. I didn't like Riko on the first run, but she's so silly in her card and rec events. I do not doubt that for a second. But most of the time when I've been playing the Unity Cup stuff, I've been basically, like, sprinting through everything. So I kind of still forget what exactly her personality and stuff is for it. Especially with the card. But I've been told good things, so I'm hoping. But that's not what Tracing Academy's all about! Hey, inside voice. But yes, I agree. It's the day after Miss Kashimoto took up a role as substitute director, and the gymnasium is full of displeased students booing. An hour ago, an assembly was held to welcome her to the academy. And now, a word from our new temporary director, Miss Kashimoto. Greetings, students. My name is Riko Kashimoto, and I was appointed to the academy just yesterday. I will be taking over Director Akikawa's duties for the time being. I look forward to getting to know all of you. Though, I must say, my first impression when I arrived was that you were all incredibly undisciplined. Oh no. Oh no, the heel turn. You had their support. You had me in the first half, not gonna lie. Wait, what? I've witnessed an over-reliance on solo training, excessive tardiness, and gossip during breaks. There are even trainers who are unaware of their own students' sleeping habits, indicating a disconnect in their relationships. This is not so much the students' fault, but that of their trainer's negligence. Above all, this environment was fostered by Dr. Akikawa's leniency. You're blaming the Wow! As such, I have devised a new training program based on thorough management, operation oversight. I will begin by overseeing your training schedules and meals, and eventually move on to managing every aspect of your private lives. Oh, fuck. The helicopter mob. These measures will serve not only to increase your capabilities, but also to lower the risk of injuries. What's she saying, Rice? Well, I guess we won't be able to snack on ice cream at night anymore, I think. What? But why? I will also be suspending the Unity Cup, which I hear has been recently reinstated. Why, though? No way! What's she talking about? You're all in a stage of life where your emotions are volatile, and placing you into teams may cause you to make illogical and emotional decisions. As a preventative measure to avoid any team-related tomfoolery, it seems prudent to cancel such team-oriented programs. We just got the news yesterday! It's not like we'll lose our minds if we get put into teams. Having teammates to support us will... A thought experiment, then. Let's say a particular team engages in an excessive amount of supplementary training. They have no ill intentions and only want to work as hard as a team in order to claim victory. However, one of them pushes herself too hard and injures herself to the point of being unable to run. Had she been on her own, she might have realized her limits, but because she got carried away by her loyalty to her team, she overworked herself. If that isn't rash behavior, then what is? Projecting now, are we? Either this happened to her, or this happened to plenty of people that she knows. And I have definitely seen this when I was younger and more into some of the state's horse racing and whatnot. Trust me, we all remember Secretariat. We over here at the States remember Secretariat, his frickin' Triple Crown win, where he won, I believe, by like 22 links. I check that. The legendary racehorse Secretariat won the 1973 Belmont Stakes by an astonishing 31 links. Big Red got the big W on that one. For the sake of preventing such tragedies, I am banning all team events and will manage your well-beings as thoroughly as possible. I rest my point. The room falls silent in the face of Miss Kashimoto's absolute decree. Operation Oversight will be implemented as soon as possible. Be prepared for future changes. This is your only warning. The assembly began with such optimism, but ends in chaos. So the countdown to the implementation of Miss Kashimoto's totalitarian management system begins. One day during a meeting... What's up? Something catch your eye? No, it's just there are so few clouds in the sky today. It looks so pretty. Could we continue our meeting tonight? Without giving me a second to respond, Suzuka dashes out the door. Trainer, listen. I was looking up at the sky while I was running, and then the sun started going down. The whole sky just turned a deep red, and all of a sudden I could see the stars and the moon. It was so wonderful. We pick up our meeting where we left off, though Suzuka seems to be in a much better mood. Hey, we'll take that. 20 speed, holy shit! So much joy and whimsy. So much like just enjoying the sport for what it is. It's just like running. And we'll take another one. Mile straightaways, that'll come in handy. San Suzuka's signature racewear has arrived, and it looks so good on her. It's finally time. We're moments away from Suzuka'S debut race. Nervous? No, I'm really excited, actually. For this race and for what comes after. Me too. Really? Well, I guess it's time. The leader in the trailer is 12 links. That's not bad. Yeah, no, there she goes. And her ability is so beautiful. You got this. You got this, Suzuka. Alright, how far do we want to take a guess at how far that was? I'm guessing like at least... No, 8 links? That's insane. Love her ability, and yeah, the NPCs do have cool names. Off the top of the head, love the NPC names. Personal is 1 inch of love? That's still sick. Suzuka skill is where I put the first Bakushin. It's pretty decent for getting extra decent. That's definitely for sure. Great job out there. Thank you. You happy with your performance? Not really. I know there are more difficult races to come. I'm looking forward to them. We'll face them together. Together. Did I say something weird? Oh, no, you're right. We're in this together. But, well, I guess it does feel a little strange.
Stop making me drink all this water!
Thank you for the hydrate. Oh, that almost went down the wrong windpipe. Ugh. You'll get used to it. I certainly hope so. We'll be running in many races together after all. Then let's do our best. Yeah, I'll be counting on you, trainer. Suzuka! Congrats on the debut! You were super cool out there! Hey, Special. Oh, Spay. I don't know if I'd say super. Oh, hello? Oh, hello. You're Suzuka's trainer, right? I'm Suzuka's roomie, Special Week. I've heard all about you. She says you're super nice and let her do things her own way. I didn't say it like that. Oh, sorry, but that's pretty much the gist, though, right? That might be the case, but still. And so, my journey with San Suzuka, who loves running more than anyone else, apparently, to be debated, looks at Bakushino, begins. I want to make sure she's able to run in all the races she needs to in order to achieve her goal. +3 speed, stamina, wits, skill points, standard distance. That's what we're looking for. Silent Suzuka first showed her extraordinary runaway style to the world at her debut race. But, paying no mind to the popularity she's gained since then, she trains today looking as calm as ever. Whew, I finished cooling down. That should do it for today. Understood? You're looking good, Suzuka. Oh, Airgroove. Are you training right now, too? It's Airgroove, the Empress. She's the very paradigm of a proud and dignified racer. Yes, I'm training, but more importantly, I watched your debut the other day. It was quite the display. You looked completely at ease on the track. I don't think I've ever seen you run like that. It was almost a little scary. At the same time, I think running unrestrained like that suits you best. Thank you. I've realized that I don't have to think so much when I'm running. I just need to keep running forward until I've reached the place where I want to go. Base, honestly. You're a special one, aren't you? However, you should know the Twinkle series isn't quite that simple. You've got a difficult road ahead. Every single one of your opponents will do anything that it takes to win. Don't forget that. Trainer, her success depends on your efforts as well. I hope you won't waste your talents. Yeah. I definitely need to make sure that Suzuka does her best on this one. I think I've yet to get an A with her in rank. It's mostly just like barely edging it B+. I definitely won't waste it. Not a bad response. I'll take my leave. See you later, Groove. She's right. It's up to me to lead Silent Suzuka to success in the Twinkle series. I'll make sure that happens. That night, inside the noisy dorm cafeteria, Silent Suzuka quietly eats alone. It looks tasty. Hey, look, it's Suzuka. I heard she's a really good racer. She's kinda aloof, though. I get nervous trying to strike up a conversation with her, though. Oh, Suzuka! Oh, Spei, what's up? I've gotten some big news for you. Yeah, she killed it. With Special Week's arrival, the party of one becomes a party of fun. Today I was walking through the shopping district, and guess what I saw playing on TV? Your debut race! Yours always amazing, of course, but during an actual race, you just sparkle. Seriously, I was completely floored. Silent Suzuka begins to laugh. She's a sight different from moments before when she was eating quietly by herself. Spei. You're gonna be on TV a lot more now that you started the series, right? I can't wait! Oh, that reminds me. I bought these strawberry mochi while I was in the shopping district. Want to eat them together later?
Wiggle, wiggle.
Ba, 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 ba.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Just like their tails wiggling over there.
Wiggle,
Thank you for the
wiggle,
biddies. Want to eat them together later? Sounds good. Wait, did I say something funny? No, you're just always so full of energy, Spei. Oh, I'm sorry. I like that about you. Can we have the strawberry mochi once I finish eating? Of course! They continue chatting together for quite a time. Special Week is kind of amazing, right? It's like she's both great and terrible communication skills at the same time. Ah, yes! Same, bro! Same! Little did they know how much attention is currently focused on them. Speed +5. We will take that. I happened to pass by the arcade one day when, if this is what I think it is, this is actually a very good time to get this. I happened to pass by the arcade one day when I spot someone I don't expect absorbed in a dancing game. Her expression is one of total focus as she moves, but her rhythm is abysmal. I can't do it. I'm so taken aback that I fail to look away in time. We make eye contact. Is Kashimoto-sama here a gamer? Sorry, Kashimoto-san. I forget, it's San, Tan, Chan. And then Sama for, like, all the masters and mistresses. Before you say anything, let me speak. I pride myself on being able to do most tasks better than the average person. However, there's only one thing I find myself inept at. Physical activity. And yet she has such a physical activity-looking body, don't y'all agree? I finished last in marathons, I never caught a ball in my life, and I even had to take the vaulting box test multiple times in gym class. Straight A's in every other subject, but my PE grades were dismal. I fear she might be a Facebook mom, but I haven't gotten to know her well enough yet. To be fair, her intro to the entire academy definitely gave Facebook mom vibes. This, however, is a moment of vulnerability. Being able to accept that you are not good at something takes a lot of guts. Even now, I become exhausted after a day out. I had no idea. As a trainer, though, it's vital that my physical health be at a respectable level. The other day, I was asked to do some dance coaching. But I can't dance, and my schedule makes it impossible for me to take any classes to prepare. With a dignified poise, she gestures to the screen, currently displaying a grand combo score of 0. How do you get a score of 0 when you're over here working your ass off? So I've been using this machine in my spare time to practice. Jesus! So you've been using Dance Dance Revolution to, like, train your dancing? That's insane. Unfortunately, it's much more difficult than I expected. Maybe I should buy some more reference books, or maybe my bookshelves are already overflowing. Perhaps I just am not built for dancing. There must be another way to get better. It's a real shock to see someone as capable as her struggling this much. There must be some advice I can give to help. I like that. I like that. Sorry, I'm in a bit of a rush today. -10 friendship, but lone wolf skill. For an end closer or a front runner, this is usually what I would go for. But I hate losing the friendship. And if I'm not mistaken, that just ends the, that doesn't unlock recreation. That, and I don't want to risk the Maverick over there for it. Lone Wolf is free speed, but I don't want to hurt her feelings. I really don't. I really don't. Because she seems like she's dedicated. She seems like, as a person, she's determined to be better. But, like, fuck, dude. Yeah, might as well keep it consistent. Perseverance is key. Keep at it. You're right. I can't hope to gain anything without investing the effort. It's no time for self-pity. I need to focus on improving and nothing else. Cha, 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 cha. Interesting. If I lift my right foot when I jump, then... Cha, 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 cha. So that's what I need to do. Right, left, spin. Okay. Cha, cha, wrist smooth. That's right, that's out. Her hard work pays off, and she appears to slowly get the hang of it. A few hours later. Hey, let's go. All right. Congrats. Oh, thank you. And, sorry about making a scene. I made quite a lot of progress, if I say so myself. I'm glad I kept at it. I appreciate all your encouraging words. Allow me to buy you a drink as thanks. Yeah. We go to a local bar where she treats me to a drink. Then on our way out... While we may be trainers, I am of the belief that we should be able to dance to our racers' debut songs at the very least. Perhaps we could incorporate dance lessons into the trainers' workshops. And if I'm not mistaken, that gets me... How much guts again? I think it's like 11 points of guts. That's not bad. Yeah, mood's great. That's what we want to keep. Guts 17. And then the friendship and the recreation. The recreation is actually going to be very helpful. 3 days remain until Operation Oversight is implemented. Oh, no. Nutritional penalty drinks. What is that? It says, under Operation Oversight, all students are required to record the nutritional content of everything they eat every day? If a student consumes too much or too little, all their meals of the following day will be replaced with penalty drinks, a beverage that is incredibly bitter but nutritionally dense. Oh no! They're giving them protein powder drinks. No! Wait, we'll have to take a quiz in each class every day after Operation Oversight starts? And if you flunk them, you have to take extra classes on the weekend? Oh, the stars are so unaligned right now. They're unaligned as fuck. Wait, in times like these, I should go recharge my powers at my sacred site. But wait, now we have to fill out permission slips to go out. Now I have to specify where I'm going for my safety. No! This doesn't make any dang sense. Now school's all getting sad and depressing and shit. I could never. I would just be as devastated. Considering how helicopter mom this Kashimoto is, I wouldn't blame them. I really wouldn't. I prefer it when we were happy and free to do whatever the hell we wanted. The other students nod their assent to Taiki Shuttle's impassioned outburst. There's nothing for it. Let's have a little word with Miss Kashimoto. I happen to be passing by the director's office when I see Taiki Shuttle with a group of students, all arguing with Kashimoto-san. We, the students, are against Operation Oversight. How many times must I repeat myself? I will not change my decision. But I hate seeing everyone at school so down in the dumps. Things were way better back when we all could have ice cream for a midnight snack and enjoy tasty foods without worrying about nothing. And having quizzes every day is just too much. It's like worse than torture. Tell me about it. That wages way too much on my college experience. His students are so persistent coming to bother me every day. Do you have any idea how many of you have come to complain to me today? And it's always the same indulgent request, to respect your independence or reinstate the Unity Cup. How tiresome. That said, I can hardly expect the new system to yield results while this dogged resistance continues. As such, students, I propose a small wager with you. A wager? The challenge Ms. Kashimoto suggests sends shockwaves throughout the student body. To defeat a team trained by Kashimoto in the Unity Cup. I shall put my decision to ban the Unity Cup on hold for now. Furthermore, I shall refrain from enforcing Operation Oversight until the Unity Cup is over. Strive to defeat Team Zenith, a team I will be assembling and personally training with my methods in the Unity Cup. If you succeed in this task, I will call off Operation Oversight. If you fail, however, I shall proceed with the implementation of my new system accordingly. These are quite generous terms, don't you agree? All you need to do is win, thereby proving that your methods truly are superior to mine. But if the students can't defeat Kashimoto's team, she will have proven that her methods are right all along. It must be her way of silencing any arguments about her Iron Fist management once and for all. I suppose so. The Umamusume Kashimoto selects after making her announcement are truly elite runners. One of them is Bitter Glass, a fiendishly strong Umamusume who loves competition. She often talks about the importance of being gutsy. Alright, that's a good wait. Time to go! Chat, you can't tell me that doesn't look like Soul Bad Guy. Let me see if I can't pull up a picture of that. Just so y'all can see this. Soul Bad Guy. Horse. Soul Bad Guy. You can't tell me there's no difference in there! They're twins. They are so twins! Guts, glory, and gumption! What's with her? How is she able to sprint while dragging that massive tire behind her? We found her dad. Oh my god. Also among their number is Little Kakon, a cynical Umamusume whose lung capacity is truly unparalleled. Wait, I've heard of her before. Don't worry about her. Your break is over in 5 minutes, so hurry to the pool. Okay, hang on. Umamusume? Kaikisk. Umamusume. Guilty Gear. You can't tell me that there is not an ounce of inspiration for this! Oh my god! When's the Guilty Gear collab for Umamusume? When is the Guilty Gear collab for Umamusume? Oh my god! Me over here. There's this video I've got talking about Umamusume as a fighting game. In like the Mugen engine. I would be so totally down to play that. But if these two horses that she is training right now are not a part of this, looking like Kai or Soul, or at least having those similar movesets, you cannot tell me that there is not an inkling of, oh my god. Umamusume pretty brutal. We need a fighting game now. Yes, ma'am. With these two standout athletes at its forefront, Kashimoto puts together a team of exceptional racers who agree with her totalitarian management methods. In the brief period since Director Akikawa announced her temporary leave of absence, Tracing Academy has already descended into chaos. Umamusume Pretty Underground Fighting Ring. And Pretty Underground would be so sick for a name. God damn it. Everything is such a mess. I got in touch with Akikawa, but it seems she's too busy to return for the time being. There's only one other thing, though. She also said that it's too early to consider this a crisis. Wait, did she really? Director Akikawa knows that the Academy better than anyone, and she could probably see things others can't. If she doesn't think things are dire, then let's just do what we can here on our own. Okay? Whatever the circumstances, Kashimoto's methods are far too overbearing. I can't simply sit back and watch as she snatches away all of the freedoms the students have enjoyed. This stays between us and is strictly off the record, but please win this, trainer. I agree that some oversight is necessary for the students, and it would be irresponsible if they incurred injuries or illness due to lack of supervision. But I cannot, in good conscience, approve of Kashimoto's overly restrictive and repressive methods. I much prefer seeing Trace and Academy filled with beaming faces rather than tension. Tasuna smiles at me, and I give her an encouraging nod in response. First things first, I need to assemble a team. Then we'll have to work together to defeat Zenith. There's a blank space on the form to write our team name. Perhaps Team Carrot would be a good choice. The others suggested names for the team too, though. Let's name our team. Okay. They don't give us any little buffs on it. Carrot Pudding, Blue Bloom, or just Team Carrot. Which one do we want to go with, chat? I'll leave that totally up to y'all. One day, I decide to wander around the offices and get to know my fellow trainers a bit better. You must understand that songs are not merely words timed to music. There is meaning to both the lyrics and the music, while your voice is consistent. My songs lack feeling. Is that it? Goodness, look at the time. We'll continue this tomorrow. I'll think of a solution. Try to gain a deeper understanding of the lyrics in the meantime, okay? Alright, see you tomorrow. Sorry to keep you waiting. I saw you there, but I had to wrap things up with my runner first. Of course, runners should always take the priority. Yeah, I'm glad you're of the same opinion. So, what can I help you with? Would you like to grab a bite to eat together? I don't see why not. Let's go. I wasn't expecting to eat at a karaoke establishment. But I think I understand why. You brought me here because of my conversation with Little Kakon earlier, correct? Well, I figured the best approach to solve a song-related issue is just by singing. Absolutely. While it's impossible for me to run like one of them, I should be capable of singing. Of course, I'll need an objective observer to judge my performance. I hope you don't mind. Yeah, not at all. Whew. How was I? You were incredible. That's kind of you, but I feel like I wasn't sustaining the notes long enough. Seems I still need practice. One shouldn't rely solely on data when coming up with a solution to a problem. What Little Kakon requires in her singing is more emotion. Practicing is the best way for her to learn this. Now then, one more try. I believe I held my notes well that time. The singing was breathtaking. So you say, but now I'm the one whose singing lacks emotional depth. It's one thing to give instructions, but another to execute them well. I've still got a long ways to go. Little Kakon is awkward when it comes to her feelings and has trouble expressing herself. That's why I must learn to sing with my heart and serve as an example to her. I need to show her that music has the power to invoke emotions in others. Are you prepared? I expect you to accompany me until I can sing well enough to do so. As her gentle yet powerful voices rise English. As her gentle yet powerful voice rises and falls, I can tell from her song just how much she cares about her racers. And that should get me 28 energy, great mood, 11 stamina. That's what we need. And that's what we're looking for. I don't have to worry about too much because we're going for the stakes. Shit. Okay. Should be fine, honestly. Not a bad lead there, Suzuka. Not a bad lead. You got this. Come on. Keeping an eye on the leader on the outside is Ines Fujin in lead by 1 length. Ah, shit. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes! Woo! Got it! Jesus Christ! There you are. Oh, Air Groove. Is something wrong? Well, the student council is conducting an orientation for our newest students, and they wouldn't stop asking if they could meet you just once. Behind Air Groove, a number of younger students are staring at Suzuka. Ooh. Oh my gosh, it's really Suzuka! She's the runaway superstar, right? She's so cool! They all know me? Of course they do. You've garnered quite a few followers among the younger students as of late. Hey, Suzuka, would it be alright if we ran together? Hey, no fair. I want Suzuka to teach me that running style, too. Hang on a second. Can't you see Suzuka's in the middle of training? I'm sure she can spend some time. I explained to Suzuka how instructing the younger students could also be a benefit to her. Alright, I'm not sure I'm quite up to the task, though. But, trainer, how should I even begin? We're gonna go with wit, just in case I don't get anything from the, that. Why don't you teach him about the running style? Can you believe it? Suzuka's teaching us? I don't know if I call it a lesson, per se. Take it step by step, Suzuka. What goes through your mind right before the start of a race? I just think about enjoying running. Alright. And after that? And then I run. And then I run more. And then I keep running until I reach the finish line. So in hindsight, I shouldn't have bothered to ask you to explain. Why? Listen up. Once she's taken the lead, she uses her position to control the pace, and that... Oh, that sounds so complicated. That is your strategy! It's not... I don't have a strategy. I just run. Is that too difficult to understand sometimes? Thank you so much. We'll put what we've learned to use next time you get. That was so easy to understand. You're amazing, Air Groove. Please, you certainly heard as much in your racing tactics class. And regardless of whether or not you adopt it, it wouldn't hurt to commit the theorem to memory. Welcome back there, Min. Because you never know when you'll be in a position in which you can teach someone else. And you're right. Would you be alright with teaching me again sometime? Oh? Are you ready for that? Well then, seeing as your grades could use the help, I suppose we'll have to organize an intensive study session soon. Welcome back, welcome back. That would be much appreciated. Wait, trainer? A few days later, it seems as though Suzuka'S grades have gone up thanks to Air Groove's instructions. Thank God for that. Wit up by 10. That's what we need. Now where did I put my drink? Right, over here. Oh god, here comes winning ticket. I think we got this. Keep it good, keep it good. Oh my god, ticket. Nice. There we go. That's a second G1, baby. That's what we like to see. And after much anticipation, the first round of the Unity Cup preseason has also arrived. A little bit nervous, but there's no need to worry, y'all. Our goal is to take down Team Zenith with a bang, so why don't we go messing up at our first hurdle, yeah? Let's work together and have a race full of smiles. Alright, round one. This is the part of the campaign that's actually the difficult stuff. If you haven't been training certain racers, you're gonna end up with stuff like F ranks on the bottom. Yeah, mile straightaways would be nice. Auto teams are kinda meh, because they tried to make me run Super Creek on sprint. They only try to do that just to make sure it fills up some spots, though. Specifically, if you have, like, 5 different long runners, they will put them in other places if you don't compensate for other races. And it's fucked. Like, why the hell is Kita-san Black over here running in sprint races when clearly they're more suited for long? But I do love the costume for frickin' Kita-san over here. It's so good. Alright, number 1... Dirt. Got it. Mile. Got it. Sprint. Got it. Long. Still got it. And all 5 time. Let's go. We take those. Here to chill, Moray. Glad to have you along for the ride. Let's go. That's how we raise our teams, baby. That's how we raise our teams. Speaking of teams, apparently my hometown just recently won a state championship in their football team. I'm proud of them, even though I wasn't able to go to the game. That was darn amazing, everyone. Nothing feels better than winning a race with friends. Let's have a party to celebrate our win. Come on. Time to get to all the fixings that we need for a big old BBQ bash tonight. +1 on all stats and +6 on skill points. E-stamina, E-power, E-wit, and 25th place in the ranks. That is what we need. Hello, trainer. I'm gonna do some light exercise before we start today's training. It's a few days into the new year, and Silent Suzuka is aloof as always. Regardless, I try to strike up a conversation. Any new resolutions? New resolutions? I suppose I'd like to run a lot more. Could you be more specific? Well, I'd like to feel as though I'm not being held back. So I want to run in a lot of races where I have the freedom to do that. Her passion is unmistakable, so I pitched her an idea. In reality, it's been on my mind for quite some time. Well, what do you think about going for the Classics? Winning the Classics is no small feat, but with the speedy display Suzuka puts on at her debut, she's got a real chance. The Classics? Just imagine the scenery at the lead of those races. It must be wonderful. Of course I'll do it. With that being said, I think I'll go for a run right now. Right? But if there's anything I should focus on to prepare, I'm happy to keep in mind. Skill points or energy? Skill points or energy? First things first, Happy New Year. Oh, I completely forgot. Happy New Year. Here's to another year together. Oh, so that's why you asked about my resolution. Now that she remembered, we decided to visit a shrine. Good morning, trainer. I figured you would be here as you weren't in your room. Something wrong? Well, have you made your first shrine visit for the new year? If not, would you like to join me? Oh. I know it's a little late for a first visit, but it's far better than not going at all. It's a trainer's job to pray for the safety of their racers. I must do everything I can to avoid having regrets later. Regrets? Yes. Like when you'd wish you'd done something differently, or that something had turned out another way. I want to prevent any regrettable things from happening, as much as possible, both for the sake of my racers and for myself. It's a hard lesson I learned from my past. You must have learned something important. Yes, but there's no end to learning. We must always strive to improve for our students, to ensure that everyone who wishes to race can strive towards a future that they desire. I won't make the same mistakes again. I see a strong resolve in her gaze as she looks high into the sky above. And that's why I must thank you. For what? Because I was able to learn so much from the honest approach you take with your trainee. Although, I do think you venture out too far at times. As a fellow traits and trainer, I'll be sure to caution you whenever you go overboard, alright? I'd appreciate that, yeah. Well, here's to a... Hey, you two! Care to pound some mochi? Us? Yeah, you two. Come on, you can eat whatever you make. And nothing beats freshly made mochi. But well... Come on, let's do it. Very well. I suppose it's not often we get an opportunity like this. I wonder if I can even lift the mallet. I help her as she shakily wields the mallet and we have fun making some mochi together. Aw. I get the feeling that our friendship will only continue to grow from here. Making mochi is pretty cool. I've never made mochi, so I'd be definitely interested in how it's made. Mood goes to great. Stamina gets up. Guts go up. 3 hints in sympathy. Silent Suzuka is at the library for a tutoring session with Air Groove. Hey, I need some fresh air. Would it be alright if I take a quick run? You're not getting out of here that easily. How can I be certain you won't simply run off and never return? You have a test soon. You'll never be finished with this mountain of books if you don't get to work. Mountain. A nice mountain run is exactly what I would need right about now. Huh? Where am I? Air Groove? She's gone. Means it's time to go! Amazing! I still can't even see the peak of this mountain. Which means I can run as far as I want. Suzuka? Suzuka! Hey, Suzuka! Huh? The mountain just now... Oh, so you have been listening. Good. As I was saying, it's important to memorize the names of these mountains and rivers. Air Groove, listen, just now I was running up the mountain and it was so tall I couldn't see the top. So you were sleeping after all! Afterwards, I noticed a remarkable improvement in her running. Great mood, speed goes up by 5, stamina goes up by 5. Oh, let's go. Got it. Ever since we decided to aim for the classics, we've been steadily building strength through continued training and racing. The first of the classes is the Satsuki Show, where she could take advantage of her special skills. I do worry about the jump to such a big race, however. I don't! Are you kidding? She won the... Hang on, let's see what she won, shall we? Career profile. What was it she won? The Asashi High and the Hopeful Stakes. She won those with relative ease on that. And the 5-0 record on this. We should be fine for the Satsuki Show. I wonder if it would be better to work up with smaller races, like... the Yayoi Show. Like the Satsuki Show, the Yayoi Show also takes place at Nakayama Racecourse. It's the perfect race to ease her in. Think of it as a warm-up. Oh, okay, the G2. Understood. As long as I get to run fast, any race will do. And so we decide to participate in the Yayoi Show. I'm gonna run another lap then. Recently, our training has focused mostly on her stamina. One day... would you like to go hiking? Hiking? I thought hiking would be good for body building... English. Building my stamina. What do you think? You're more than welcome to come with me. I'm open to the idea, so we take a trip to the mountains. This is tougher than I imagined. Oh my god. You doing okay? Don't let me slow you down. Go on ahead. No, we came here together. I'll wait. You are too gracious. It's so refreshing. I usually am out here running by myself. And yet I'm dying. How do you do this? I wonder if I should give him more encouragement at times like this. You can do it. We continue our hike, and Silent Suzuka cheers me on until we finally reach the peak. The view from the top is absolutely stunning. Wow. The snow atop the distant mountain faintly glimmers beneath the deep blue sky. I turn to my side to see Silent Suzuka gazing out at the view. So, do you come here often? Only sometimes as training, particularly in spring when the cherry blossoms are in bloom, and also the fall when the leaves are turning red. But I think it's the most beautiful during this time of the year. How come? When it's cold out, the earth smells so fresh. And I come up flying that narrow trail knowing this is what's waiting for me. I always feel happy to make it all the way to the end. Kinda like a race. Well, if you put it that way, I can see it. I've been wanting to share this view with you for some time. Well, I'm also happy to have made it all the way here. Really? I'm glad. She chuckles softly to herself. I get the feeling we've grown a little closer. +3 speed, stamina, power, guts, wit, and 25 skill points. And friendship with Kashimoto. 5,000 fans, easy peasy. Coming up in the latter half of February, we're We're continuing our preparations for the Yayoi show in the cold weather. One day... Oh, look at Sped. That tire she's pulling is huge. She's working hard, huh? Yeah, recently she's been going out running in the morning. I wonder why she's training like that. Oh, Suzuka, hey! Do you want to do some partner running with me after training today? Suzuka agrees, and the two of them go partner running after our session. Special Week chases after Suzuka with all her might, but Suzuka manages to keep ahead without breaking much of a sweat. Whew. Guess I'm still not ready. I gotta work harder. Hey, Spay. Oh, Spay! You out here partner running again? Oh, hey, Say. Yeah, just a little. Again? Lately, she's been out here every day, partner running with just about anyone, even though it's after training hours. Don't burn yourself out, okay? Thanks, I won't. See you later. Alright, Suzuka, how about one more... there she goes. Are you okay? I lost feeling in my legs. Don't you think you've been working a little too hard there, Special? No, not at all. But proper rest is just as important as training, you know. I'm sorry for worrying you. Spay? Why are you doing all of this? What do you mean? Well, you've been at it non-stop, running morning, day, and nights, even after training. So much so that you nearly fainted just now. Why are you pushing yourself like this? It's a simple question, and although initially met with pause, it doesn't seem as though she has anything to hide. Well, I want to make my dreams come true. Your dream? Yeah, but right now I'm not good enough. That's why I've been trying so hard every day to get better. Every day, bit by bit, I'm getting closer and closer to becoming the top Umamusume in Japan. So yeah, in a nutshell, that's it. Huh. Suzuka? Oh, I'm sorry, I was just a little surprised. That huge tire, early morning running, evening partner running? How hard she was trying to catch up to me? All to make her dreams come true. Are all the others like this too? Afterwards, Suzuka convinces the exhausted Special Week to return to their dorm before the sun fully sets. A few days later, there's a scrimmage on the academy grounds. Unsurprisingly, Suzuka manages to take first. However... I can't catch up again! Why? After everything, after all the work I've done! This isn't the first time Silent Suzuka has found herself surrounded by Umamusume, devastated by their failure to keep up with her. But until now, she didn't pay them any mind. Or rather, she didn't even noticing it happening. Now a change has begun to occur within her. But yeah, that's the thing about competition. You have a lot of people who have a whole bunch of hard work and talent. Hard work may beat talent every single day, but if you are able to make sure that talent and your hard work are well worth it, sometimes you end up as Silent Suzuka. And sometimes you just see everyone lose in front of you. When you're constantly looking forward, you don't see the carnage that you leave behind. Today is the Yayoi show, but something seems to be bothering Silent Suzuka. Hey, you okay? Oh, yes, I'm fine. Time to go. She's more curt than usual. There's no doubt something dampened her mood. This is one of those instances where this player is so good at what she does that everyone else envies their success and it eventually gets to the top player. The best comparison I can give as an example is in Smash Melee. There was a player known as Ken of Sephiroth Ken, who still kind of plays a little while on Twitch. If you ever get a chance to catch one of his streams while he plays, he's really good. Back in the day, he was the best player. Then he took a break to focus on college. He became a little bit of a streamer. He's enjoying what he does in his life. And honestly, more power to him. I hope he's doing well. But there was a time in his career where, like, because he was the top level player, they would only, like, talk to him for games, only talk to him for training, only talk to him because of this. They had no intention of, like, getting to know the person when he was just, like, enjoying the game. It could be a rough feeling sometimes. I know because I had that when I was with my friends in the fighting game community, that if they only wanted to just play Tekken and get better from that when they were facing me, and they still were like miles away from my skill level, it was very disheartening to see them like that. So much so that there was one person who actually legitimately quit in front of me. It's the worst feeling, being so good that all of that training's for nothing sometimes. It's rough. But you have to keep moving forward. You have to keep running. There we go. You got this, Suzuka. Come on. Oh, and look at her go. Come on, look at her go. Look at her go. Look at her go. Easy. What an incredible performance from Silent Suzuka. I was over here screaming, "Go, Suzuka, come on." The air feels amazing. I was this close to passing her! Yep. Even with the W, you still feel like shit. Because now you hear the competition. You hear the competition wanting to be better than you, and you're still not there. Still so disheartened about it, when all you want to do is just do the thing you love doing. Nice job out there. Trainer. I'm sorry, I'm having a little trouble concentrating. Hey, I'm here if you need to talk. No, it's nothing. I'm okay. I appreciate the concern. I'll be okay on my own, though. Okay. I understand. Also, about the Satsuki show, if I run in it now, I feel like I might not be able to give it my all. It's difficult to explain. So, can I take some time to consider whether I want to enter or not? Take all the time you need. Okay. I'm sorry. However, it's no good to not have a goal. As far as the Classics race go, she may still be able to go in the Kikuka show in the autumn if we set our sights in September's Kobe Shinbun High in preparation. What about the Kobe Shinbun? I don't know if I'll be able to perform so well. Hey, it's better than not racing at all. Yeah, you're right. Okay then. I spend the next few days wondering what I can do for her. As a former fighting game tournament goer, I have been on both ends. One of those moments where I go to a tournament where the player skills are just so vastly above my own that it doesn't It doesn't come naturally. It really doesn't. But there is some small bit of resentment on how dedicated and good they are at the game compared to how you can improve. And try as you might to improve, you still can't. You still can't beat them. You still can't get the W. You still, no matter how hard you practice, you still can't do it. And then there are those moments where I am on the opposite end. It's rough being looked at as an obstacle to overcome rather than the person that you're enjoying what you're doing with. But that's the way it is in sports sometimes, and it's something that's gonna prevent a lot of people from enjoying it. Wait! 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 Oh shit. Come on. Come on. Don't. Ah, by a nose. Damn it. Ah, that was close. Good shit. Damn it. I thought I had it. I thought I had it. Damn. Well played. I'll take second. I'll take second. By a nose, though. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. I was about to say, the only games that are bigger than that are freaking like Cyberpunk, Red Dead Redemption, Grand Theft Auto. Alright, let's see. Long. Win. Mile. Win. Medium. Easy. Dirt. Win. Sprint is a win. Let's go. Woohoo! Happiness has come! Fortune is here! Everyone did amazingly as I knew they would! Our will has found a way! All the same, the Unity Cup isn't over yet! Let's dash to a shrine and pray for victory in the next round too! Today is the first day of summer camp. It's a period of intense training where racers can improve their skills. More than 2 months has passed since the Yayoi show, yet Silent Suzuka still seems unable to shake her doubts. This summer, I have to get faster. But my legs are feeling heavier and heavier. Are they? And so summer camp with Silent Suzuka begins. We're almost halfway through summer camp, yet it seems like Silent Suzuka's managed to regain her usual vigor. It's finally time for summer camp scrimmages, and everyone has high expectations for Suzuka. I wonder what her dream is. What it is that makes her run. No, I have to focus. In the end, she fails to meet those expectations. Oh. I wonder what's going on with Suzuka. Ever since we got to summer camp, she hasn't seemed well. Really? I hadn't noticed at all. Do you think she's already peaked? Later that night, I find Suzuka standing alone outside the camp lodgings. Suzuka? Something has been bothering you. Yes. Is there anything I can do to help? Hey. I'm here for you. She gazes at her feet for a moment before finally opening her mouth to respond. Her voice is wavering and hesitant. Up until recently, the only thing on my mind when I ran was getting into the lead. But now, I find myself wondering about the other racers. What are their dreams? What is it that motivates them to run? And all I can think about is the things that I've done to them to get here. I don't know what to do. Hey, just focus on running, how you always do. Well, you aren't crushing other people's dreams by running. The expectations of the crowd, their cheers and applause, they aren't just encouragement. You're inspiring people. Well, that can't be true. Well, at the very least, you're inspiring me. Thank you. But still, the runners who lost couldn't stop crying. I'm sorry, I have to go. She returns to the lodge, still dejected. The next day, my body feels like it's made of lead. All of a sudden, the clamor of a race course can be heard from the common room. Look at her go! Silent Suzuka simply refuses to slow down! What speed! Is that one of my races? We peek into the common room to find Special Week with her eyes glued to the TV watching race footage. So cool! Man, I've still got a lot of work to do. Suzuka, good morning! Kind of feels like you just jumped out of the TV and into real life. What were you watching? To tell you the truth, I've been kind of in a slump lately. So I thought I'd watch you run to get some motivation. I mean, check it out. The race is only half over, but look at that lead! And it's growing! Special Week points at the TV screen displayed in a determined silent Suzuka leaving the other runners in the dust. Doesn't need to feel bad, girl. You literally just an inspiration. Yeah, she is an inspiration. And then we realize that she does inspire, but she also detriments with how her skill is. And that is... Oh, man, that's a rough feeling sometimes. Why? After everything, after all the hard work I've done. Silent Suzuka shuts off the TV without a word. Suzuka? Like you could just see the look on her face for that. I'm sorry. I should have asked you before I put it on. No. It's okay. It's just... watching me isn't going to motivate you. What are you talking about? It totally works. Like, I love this part here. She turns the TV back on frantically and rewinds the recording. Look at her go! Silent Suzuka simply refuses to slow down! What speed! She's unstoppable! No one can catch up to her! I bet I know just how the other racers are feeling around this point. They're thinking that no matter how fast they run, they just can't catch up. They're thinking about how they failed again. So that really is what they think. But that's exactly the motivation that starts a fire in you. Huh? Well, it's like one day I will catch up no matter what. When I watch you run, it makes me want to do better. You aren't crushing other people's dreams by running. You're inspiring people. Am I really? Thank you. For what? For your admiration. What's with this all of a sudden? It's okay if I run, right? Of course it is. Why? Did something bad happen? No, nothing at all. Morning, Suzuka. I'm sorry about yesterday. I wanted to thank you. This morning I was finally able to understand what you told me before. I don't need to change anything about how I run. Well, of course you don't. Suzuka puts her worries behind her and looks ahead with rekindled determination. It's like time has been turned back to before summer camp. What should we do today? Maybe some mountain running? Yeah, let's do a lap around the mountains. A lap? Actually, I feel like I can do that. For the first time in months, I see her running like her normal self, free and unrestrained. Phew. Nervous? A little. I'm not worried, though. I just want to run as I please. And to make certain that it's the right thing to do. So, here I go. Ticket? Gold chip? Oh god. They're on the outside. Holy shit, here they come. Come on, you got this. Come on, finish strong. Oh, by 4 links, you got this. Let's go. Boom. Boom. I think I ran pretty well today. How was the scenery from the lead? It was very pretty. I think I'm gonna be just fine. Seems running in the Kobe Shinbun High has helped Suzuka feel sure about the answer she found at the summer camp. In consideration of this step forward, I think we should start putting together her new agenda. I've had my eye on the Kikuka show for a while now, but just as I'm about to bring it up, I actually have a request. Sure, what's up? The whole time I was racing today, I was thinking to myself, this is who I am. That thought is what pushed me past the others and into the lead, and the scenery there was astounding. Looking at it, I started to wonder, if I run against even faster opponents and still manage to take the lead, how amazing will that view be? That's why... Silent Suzuka looks at me with a look of quiet determination. I want to run in the Autumn Tenno show. Oh! Okay! I'm sure I'll be able to see sights there I never imagined. The Autumn Tenno show is the pinnacle of the G1 medium distance races. All of the best racers, including seniors, will be present. I want to respect your wishes. In fact, with the prowess in medium distance races, winning the Autumn Tenno show is not beyond the realm of possibility. Still, she needs more experience. Then let's make that our next objective for the next year. Alright. If we're gonna take on the Autumn Tenno show, then the long distance Kikuka show won't help us prepare. We're gonna need more suitable agenda. We should start running in as many medium G2 races, the same length as the Autumn Tenno show, as we can. So instead of the Kikuka show, why don't we try giving the Kinko show a shot? Okay. So we set our sights on the Autumn Tenno show with the upcoming Kinko show as a stepping stone. I have to make much more progress for the Autumn Tenno show. Seeing her hopeful with what lies ahead, I can't help but think about how much she's grown. Power aspect. Get the rainbow. No! No! God! This is not how we want to start the stream! That's a failure! Ah! 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 Sometime after the team's training progress fails into a slump, they get embroiled in a messy incident. What is it, Matikane? I thought you should know, but we got roped into an unofficial match against Team Zenith. What do you mean? Why? I'm sorry, but you see... Whose drink is this? No one's written their name on it. I better move it into the shade. It'll get all warm if it's left out in the sun like this. Oh... no, wait, no! I spilled it all! It just so happened that the drink belonged to little Cocoon, who shows up exactly at the wrong time. Oh no. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I know we're not on friendly terms, but I didn't expect you to pull something like this. Before long, members of both teams gathered to see what the commotion's about. No, you're all mistaken. Rice isn't that kind of person. There's no way she'd do it on purpose. Are you trying to tell me she spilled the entire drink on accident? Yeah, right. As the argument gets more heated, the other members of Team Zenith attempt to intervene. Alright! This calls for an official off-the-books match. Nothing like a little competition to settle things. But it'd be boring to just have a regular old race. So how about this? Whoever loses is banned from the track forever. Oh, Cocoon, how I loathed you on the first run, really? Wait, seriously? Interesting proposal. I'm in. Since you're all so weak, I'll make this even easier for you. You manage to win a single race against us, we'll consider you the overall victors. Really? You won't be so smug for long. And that seemed to be the long and the short of what happened. I hurried to the track to see the contest already in full swing. Jesus. Come on, Urara! The whole team is excitedly cheering for Haru Urara from the stands. Oh, no. You guys already fucking started this thing? Trainer? I'm super duper sorry, but we couldn't let them get away with bad-mouthing us. But they're pretty strong, so I'm not sure if Urara is going to be able to... It's so fast! The race on the dirt track is only half done, but it's clear who the winner is. Jesus. Gee, she's too strong. Haru Urara passes the finish line long after her opponent. They're so fast, but they're also just so darn unflappable. That's enough for warming up. Even though their teammate just won, Team Zenith barely spares her a glance and suddenly continues their warm-ups. It's a stark contrast with our team members who are cheering their teammates on as hard as they can. Man, they're just so focused on their own progress and work, just like members of a professional team. I need to get my head in the game too. By the way, how are we doing in the races? Well... We've lost everyone?! And the only chances we have left are my medium-distance races and Rice's long-distance races. I'm sorry, I was awful out there. It might have been because I didn't focus during training. We can't continue on like this. I'm gonna go warm up. However, in the race that follows... This is for the team! I won't lose! Guts, glory, and gumption! How is she getting so far ahead? I'm doing my best over here. I'm sorry. I really wanted to win, but I couldn't. At this rate, we'll all be banned from the training grounds. Hey, don't you worry about it. As long as Rice wins in long distance, we'll be golden. You're putting all the stress on her. Oh, no. This is, Come on, Rice. You got this in the freaking bag. You got this. Show him your stuff, Rice. We're counting on you, Rice. Please win. You'll be fine, Rice. You got this in the bag. Yeah, I'll win this. However, Rice Shower looks shaky and pale as she leaves for the track. I'm a bit worried, so I run after her, only to find her standing frozen in place. It's my fault that we got into this situation. I must win. You can do this, Rice. You can win. I'm just a moment too late. Rice Shower dashes off with a pallid face before I can call out to her. Jeez, I hope she'll be okay. Unfortunately, my fears turn out to be justified. I can't lose. The entire team's future is at stake. All together now. You got this, Rice Shower! What? Scaredy cat. Running for your team's sake isn't getting you anywhere, is it? You'd be better off if you just quit! Rice Shower loses by a margin of 5 links. Jesus. I'm sorry. It's all my fault. We'll never be able to use the field again because of me. It's not your fault, Rice. None of us are able to win. It'll be tough not being able to use the track, though. The team is shaken, but frankly, I don't think their opponent should have permitted to set such outrageous stakes in the first place. I'll have a word with Kashimoto about this bet. They're visibly relieved when I assure the team that we'll nullify the whole thing. Whew, everything'll be alright then. I'm a bit put off by the fact that none of us won, though. Hey, we're just getting started, Fukikitaru. We just have to work harder together and train even more from here on out. Before long, the team manages to get back into their groove, with everyone being relaxed and friendly towards each other. And Miss Kashimoto thankfully agrees that the bet should be nullified, so no one is banned from using the track. Thank God. Thank God, Kashimoto has some sense about her. But ever since that day, Rice Shower seems more quiet and gloomy than usual during team practice. Team Zenith is so strong, they just kept speeding past us one after another like it was nothing. But it's okay, because we'll win next time for sure. We just gotta work even harder together, right, Rice? Rice? What's wrong? You're as pale as a ghost. I know I'll just end up dragging you all down, so I'm quitting the team. But what? Rice! Several days have passed since the team's devastating loss in their unofficial match against Team Zenith. Rice Shower has been absent from training for the past few sessions. Since she stopped showing up, the rest of the team have lost all their motivation as well. Man, I'm worried about Rice. I think back on how upset she was right after the unofficial match. She did seem to take the whole thing pretty hard. Rice was the one who inadvertently kicked off the initial confrontation, and it was her race that ultimately cemented the team's loss. To her, it must have seemed like the whole situation was her fault and her fault alone. During the final race that day, I kept cheering her on and telling her to do her best. In the state she was in, that probably just added to her nerves. I was so focused on winning that I didn't even realize how anxious she was. Taiki Shuttle sighs quietly. If we weren't walking on eggshells around each other all the time, maybe things wouldn't have gotten this way. What do you mean? Well, I was scared of messing up the team's groove, so I held back on bugging the others, even though I wanted to hang out and stuff. I remember the party Taiki Shuffle had organized. Usually, she'd be barreled on ahead regardless of everything and invited everyone to it. And it's not just her, the whole team has been trying so hard to keep the peace. It's kept them from acting like themselves. The scales fall from my eyes, and I'm ashamed at how long it took me to realize why our team dynamic has been suffering. It probably wasn't healthy for us to keep tiptoeing around each other like that, huh? Yeah, I think you're right. I'm proud of them for making an effort to be mature and put others first. We couldn't function as a team without that kind of attitude. But if we want to truly shine, everyone must perform at their own individual best without holding anything back. I want everyone to be frank with each other from now on. I explained that their individuality is what makes them special, that they should stop repressing themselves just to avoid rocking the boat. What? You think it's okay to just be ourselves? Taiki Shuttle brightens any room she enters with her energy, and she's incredibly astute when it comes to other people's emotions. I'm sure she could quickly become the cement that keeps the team together if she stops hiding that bright spirit of hers away. If everyone uses their strengths to cover for each other and their weaknesses, claiming victory will become less of a far-fetched dream. I know we'll make an amazing team, for sure. I thought being part of a team was all about keeping everyone on the same page, but being frank with each other? Acting like ourselves? I think I get it now. Hey, trainer, would it be alright for me to talk more then? I was doing my very best to keep quiet during training, but it was kinda hard. Haru's strength lies in her genuine nature and boundless positive energy. There's no doubt she'll be the one to keep the team feeling optimistic, even when things get tough. Hey, talk as much as you like. Really? Yay! Then I'd like to offer my fortune-telling services, and I'll divine all the info about the lucky dashes that I can. To be honest, it always made me uneasy when we ended up running in less lucky directions. Matakane Fukukitaru's passion for the lucky dashes and fortune-telling is far from conventional, but that unique charm will surely bring new perspectives to the team. Knock yourself out. Thank you so much! We got Urara supporting the team, and Fukukitaru's keeping things fresh. I'm super duper pumped now. I bet we're gonna be the best in the West. That we will. Yeah. Come on, let's go find Rice, everyone. She's a valuable member of the team, too. Yeah. And so... Rice, where are you? Rice, we just want to talk. According to my pencil divination, the person we're looking for is near a tree. Which means she must be right here! What is it? Rice, there's something important we gotta tell you. But I'm not part of the team anymore. I said I was going to quit. Oh, I thought you were just considering it. I'm a horrible runner who can't even win any races. I'd only be a burden to you all if I stayed. Hey, the team would be better off without me. What are you talking about? We need you! No, you don't. I'll just make all of you lose again. Even as Rice Shower berates herself mercilessly, her teammates do their best to cheer her up. But it seems we may have been too late to reach her. She remains determined to stick to her decision. That is, until... I just had a wonderful idea. Today's lucky direction is south, and today's lucky item is sea salt. In other words, it'd be extremely auspicious for us to run towards Enoshima right now. Where is this coming from right now? Completely unfazed by our collective blank stares, Matakane Fukukitaru continues on cheerfully. It's only about 40 kilometers from the academy. It's a bit far, but it shouldn't be a problem for us. It'll be really great training, and I bet all of your worries will just fly away to the sky on our way over there, Rice. You want us to run all the way to Enoshima? Matakane Fukukitaru's suggestion is so unexpected, it manages to transform her sadness into confusion. Wow, Fuku, that sounds great. I'd love to go to the beach with you guys. Not you too, Urara. I'm pretty clever, aren't I? After we're done at the beach, we can have some of Enoshima's famous white bait bowls before we come back. I'm liking what I'm hearing. Come on, let's get going. But before Taiki Shuttle can get far, a Rice Shower stops her. Taiki, wait, please. What's up? I mean, it's already so late. By the time we get there, it'll be night. We shouldn't run in the dark. It's dangerous. The teen falls silent. Guys? Good point. Huh? You're totally right. It would be reckless for us to do such a long run at night. That was a close one. Thank goodness we have you to be our voice of reason. We'd be a right mess if you weren't around to keep us all in line. I'm telling you, we need you. You do? Well, Trainer gave us a pep talk and said we should be more honest with each other. Apparently, if we stick true to ourselves, we'll be able to make our team super duper strong. That careful and thoughtful attitude of yours is what keeps our team safe. Just like you did a hot second ago. The pallor of Rice Shower's face slowly gives way to a healthy flush. Are you sure you want me in your team? Absolutely. Of course we do. We won't win a single race without you. Yeah, besides, things are way more fun with you around. I'll do my best then. The next day, Rice Shower returns to our training sessions. It's New Year's, and Silent Suzuka and I are making our first shrine visit of the year. Alright, so what are we gonna pray for? Well, that I get to run lots and lots this year. I also want to repay Spev for looking up to me. That's why I like to run with confidence this year. Sounds like her resolution still hasn't changed, but still, I can tell she's grown a lot since then. Hello! Happy New Year, you two! Hey, Matikane! Fukukitaru! Happy New Year! You've got quite a display there. What's it for? Matikane set up a street shop complete with traditional Hagoita paddles and everything necessary for kids to play Fukuwarai. Ooh. In my first dream of the year, I beheld the miraculous secrets of New Year's divination. So feast your eyes here before you. I've prepared 3 means of divination. Red bean soup tasting, fortune slips, and last but not least, Fukuwarai. Red bean soup tasting? Yeah, drink only the broth and the leftover beans will shape your fortune. As for Fukuwarai, you simply create a face by setting those facial features on a blank head. And while blindfolded, the results will impart your fortune. And finally, the fortune slip. Pull a slip from the box, and I will divine your fortune from the results. Aren't the fortunes written on the slips? What's there left to divine? Well, don't you want to start the new year off with some extra good luck? Now's your chance, Suzuka. Which one do you think I should do, trainer? Bonus stats or skill points? We'll leave everything to fate and draw a fortune slip. Why not? It just says message deleted by moderator. Ah, gotcha. The fortune slip. Okay. I suppose I'm a little curious to know how she'll use it to read my fortune. Very well. See the box? Reach inside and pull one out, if you will. It says great fortune. Hey, great fortune? Wonderful. You're gonna have, like, the best year ever. So, exactly what I was expecting. Seems like Matikane Fukukitaru's fortune has left Suzuka in a good mood. We enjoy the rest of the New Year's relaxing and taking it easy.
Stop making me drink all this water!
Thank you for the hydrate. With the Unity Cup's third preseason match behind us, not only is our teamwork improved, but each individual members have also grown significantly. However, there is one major problem. The team as a whole has begun to lose confidence. And I think I know the reason why. Time for your running drills. Get into starting positions within 30 seconds. Yes, ma'am. The fundamentals are important for a reason. I want you all to be conscious of what you're trying to improve and train with intention. Yes, ma'am. 1,000 meters left. Your pace is slowing. Rise the cadence of your steps. Your form's becoming sloppy. Straighten up with your core and go faster. Come on. Yes, ma'am. Kashimoto's training is so intense that there's barely any time for her team to breathe, much less engage in idle chatter. Even so, Team Zenith is completing all of their exercises with fervor. Jeez, they're really giving it their all. It's almost scary seeing how serious they are. Can we really beat them? Team Zenith's training is terrifying in more ways than one, and the mere sight of them practicing has sent more than a few Umamusume into despair. We haven't been slacking either, though. All of the work we've done, I'm pretty sure can hold our own against them. We just need to rebuild the confidence before the big race. And so, you wish for our teams to have a practice match? Yeah, I think it would be good training. If I recall, we've competed against you once already, albeit in an unofficial capacity. But I think this would be a good opportunity to see how far both our teams have come. Very well, I'll accept. We discuss a few more details and wrap things up, but just as Kashimoto makes to leave... Sorry, I couldn't help it over here. It's been a while. Haven't seen you since our unofficial match. You want to race against us again? Wasn't the last time enough of a lesson? You're the ones who prioritize fun and freedom over actual improvement. Say what you want, but I bet your team's still slow as molasses. I love the trash talk here. Sorry, ignore her. Well, Kokon's words are beyond accurate, but I can't really fault her. Considering how brutal their training is under Miss Kashimoto, it's only natural for her to feel resentful towards teams with looser schedules. Still. Are you two really happy being micromanaged? Almost all the students are against Miss Kashimoto's restrictive methods, so it strikes me as odd how willingly Zenith accepts them. I don't really care. As long as I get faster, it doesn't matter if I'm subjected to is fun or not. Trainer Kashimoto can be harsh, yes, but she gets the job done. I trust her methods. Yeah, I agree. Is that right? I'd already suspected it from observing their training, but it seems the members of Zenith really do all look up to Kashimoto. Practice match against Zenith?! But they completely steamrolled us the last time we raced them! Hey, we're not the same team we were then. I tell them to have more confidence in themselves, and that we'll definitely be able to hold our ground against Team Zenith this time. Yes! Darn tootin', you said it. We're more close-knit and a better team than ever now. Very well. I know I have all of you to lean on, so I'll do my best too. With that, our day for training for the practice match begins. Rice, your pace is dropping! Pick it back up! Okay! 278, 279, 280. Just a little bit more, Rice. Wait, what number were we on again? Don't remember. I'm terrified just thinking about the prospect of losing. I actually feel really nervous, too. That makes 2 peas in a pod, then, huh, Rice? How nice it is that we're both feeling the same way. I have an idea. Why don't we cast some confidence-inducing spells on ourselves? And so... Wow, I ran a new personal best. Let's go. You're looking good. And I wanted to say that training has been really fun recently. Seeing everyone doing their best makes me want to work harder, too. The team's strength grows steadily as they all work together, lending each other support and engaging in the occasional friendly competition. It's finally time for a practice match with Team Zenith. Team gets into a huddle and keeps their gaze to the ground as they get ready. Today's the rematch we've been waiting for. Let's leave him in the dust. Carrot pudding! Let's go! Alrighty, now we're talking. Come on, team. But even as they finish their cheer, a certain Umamusume is watching our team with an icy gaze. As if that's gonna help anyone win. What's wrong, little Cocoon? You always seem to have a bone to pick with them. That's because just seeing them acting all chummy and excited ticks me off. While you've all been wasting your breath chit-chatting, we've been training ourselves beyond our limits. There's no way I'm gonna let a bunch of lazy losers like you beat us. We know we've been doing some really rigorous training, but we've been doing our best to polish up our own skills too. I may not be much alone, but together this team is unstoppable. So a white-hot race begins. Hey, let's go, Taiki gets the W. Did you see me out there? I almost won that just now. Guts, glory, and gumption! Today's fortune is just good, just fine! I can still win with that! I was so close. Knew it couldn't depend on mere good fortune. But I sure learned a lot from that race. With 2 losses and 2 victories, it's now time for the final race. Long distance. I need to win this next one or we lose the whole thing. I have to do this. Rice Shower's hands are shaking as she stalls by the stands. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. I can do this. I can do this. Just as I'm about to say something encouraging. Wait a second! Huh? What are you all doing here? The rest of the team come running up to Rice Shower. Look, Rice! That cloud over there looks like a big old elephant! Rice Shower looks up and her grim expression softens when she spots the cloud in question. It does. It's so big. Right? Pretty awesome, huh? Doesn't it look like it's holding up its trunk high and trumpeting? The elephant's up there watching over you, so don't worry, you'll do great for sure! 3 cheers for Rice Shower! Burara. Take this, Rice. It's a lucky charm for good races that I got as the most wondrous shrine. Matakane Fukukitaro hands her a small charm. Rice, you've got this! Finally, Taiki Shuttle steps forward and gives Rice a big ol' hug. Hey! See? Wasn't that a nice hug? Good helps you relax, you know? So how are you feeling? Not too scared? Well, to be honest, I'm a little scared, but I'll be okay because you're all here with me. You betcha. Show 'em yourself, Rice! You'll ace this one. Trust me. Yeah, you're right. Rice Shower looks at each one of them one by one. You're right. I promise
wiggle,
I'll
wiggle,
win this.
Wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle.
Give the wiggle
wiggle.
surprise, the support to Rice Shower
Wiggle,
as well.
wiggle,
Why
wiggle.
not?
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Thank you for the biddies. Rice Shower gives a confident nod and dashes off towards the starting gate. Just give up already! I'm not going to lose! The two fly across the track and Rice Shower sticks close to Little Cocoon. I'm not losing either! I won't be defeated by some soft team that can just laugh about losing a race! As they reach the final corner, Little Cocoon lets out a burst of speed. She still has that much energy after running 3,000 meters? Little Cocoon's incredible! You can do this, Rice! Run, Rice! Keep going! We're with you the whole way! Rice Shower draws upon final energy reserves and pushes herself even faster. The pair speed towards the finish line. And Little Cocoon wins by a hair. Damn it! We're not just some soft team. I feel much more motivated when I'm with them. They're the best team I could have ever asked for. Good for you. Thank you for the race today. It's made clear that there are aspects of my team that still need some improvement. I believe this was an invigorating experience for them as well. We'll see you at the Uni Cup. We may have lost, but the race showed us just how much we've improved too. I'm sorry, I let you all down again. Hey, you were darn great, Rice. That was some fabulous running. Why, when you managed to catch up to her, my heart nearly bursted with pride. Just then, I hear a familiar voice nearby. So, Kashimoto's still stuck in her ways, huh? Such a shit. The director's back! Yo-ho! Hello to you all! I watched your race. You've all improved by leaps and bounds. Truly commendable. There's something I wanted to talk to you about. I began explaining what Kashimoto has been trying to implement at the academy in the hopes that Director Akikawa would stop her. But Tazuna's already filled me in on the details. Must have been a very trying time for you all. However, I've decided to wait and see how the situation unfolds. Wait, what? As such, Kashimoto will remain in charge of the academy for the time being. That is all. With this shocking announcement, Director Akikawa strolls away at a leisurely pace. It's Valentine's Day! Many Umamusume are merrily walking around carrying chocolates. Come in. Sorry to bother you so late, but I made you some chocolates. Oh? Is something wrong? I didn't think you were interested in this kind of thing. Well, I wanted to show my appreciation for all you've done for me. I wasn't sure what to make at first, which is why I'm here so late. I'm really sorry. No, I appreciate it. Thank you. Ta-da! Thank you for everything, trainer. I take the box of chocolates that she's made. About the contents. Yes? I'm not sure what kind of food you like. So I went with strawberry mochi. Speaking of mochi, I gotta go get that next time I'm in town. I open the box to see 2 Snow White mochis carefully molded over the strawberry with sweet bean paste within. Oh, that's... Well, these look absolutely stunning. Absolutely delicious. Oh, thank goodness. Strawberry mochi is like my #1 favorite sweet. So I thought I might be able to make them especially good. Considering she's made 2, I'd like to enjoy them together. Yeah, let's have one each. No, that wasn't my intention. It's alright, let's have them together. Well, if you insist. We both stuff our mouths with the sweets. The balance of strawberry and sweet bean paste is perfect. So good. I spend a very heartwarming Valentine's Day with Silent Suzuka. The view from the lead is mine, level 3. I will take that. Thank you for coming shopping with me today. It was helpful getting to hear your opinion as a fellow trainer, especially since... What's wrong? Little Cocoon and Bitter Glasses over there. What are they doing out so late? Bitter Glass, are you here for the same reason? Looks like it. Great minds think alike, I see. Yes, but I haven't figured out what to get yet. I'm sure we'll find something once we get to the store. Come on. What are they getting, and where? They seem kind of anxious, too. Yes, but they also appear excited about something. You don't want to say anything? Pardon? Oh, yeah, I should have approached them before they left. In any case, let's follow them. The sun's gone down already. It's not safe for them to be out unchaperoned. Yeah. What about this cake? Looks like it'll really hit the spot. It's huge. There's no way Trainer Kashimoto would be able to finish it all that. Well, we could just help her out if she can't. That would defeat the purpose. This is supposed to be for her, not us. Let's give it some more thought. I want to get her something she'll really like. For sure. I want to thank her for always putting us first. We gotta make sure it comes from the heart to really make her happy. Aw. They're getting something for me? We need to hurry back. Wait, what? If they bring the gift over immediately, I won't be there to receive it. We have to get back before that happens. Run! Shortly after we start sprinting, she runs out of breath and I have to help her all the way back. I need to catch my breath and appear calm and composed. Whew. I can't believe they wanted to surprise me with a gift. I keep telling them not to worry about me. Really, what am I supposed to do with those two? A few days later, I asked how things go about that night. She only says that their gift was delicious, but I can easily tell how grateful she feels to her racers. That is energy, great mood, 11 stamina, 5. Oh, that's great. Great stat increases. On my day off, I'm heading back home after some shopping when... You have to be kidding. Hey, what's wrong? Oh, trainer. Don't worry about it. It's nothing, really. It's just... There were roadworks on my usual jogging route, so I couldn't go that way. And everywhere else I went had the same. Roadworks are closed off. And then the rain. Silent Suzuka stands there, shoulders slumped in defeat, rain pitter-pattering against her. Damn it! Come on! Winning this race is my ticket to competing in even faster ones. How you feeling? I can hardly contain my excitement. All I can think about is how far I'll be able to go in this race today. On top of that, I have a feeling I'm about to see something special this time. Well, go to the front and take it all in. I will. Oh yeah, look at that lead. Look at that lead. Look at that lead right there. How big is it? Is that distance? Is that distance? Boom. Boom.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Womp, 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 womp. And another 50
Wiggle,
biddies
wiggle,
for the
wiggle.
W. Thank you so much. 7 links. Not bad. Not bad, Suzuka. And that is 81,000 fans right there. What a stunning race! Silent Suzuka wowed every single spectator here today. She comes running towards me as she leaves the crowd's cheers behind. Spay, trainer! Suzuka, you were amazing out there! Thank you, I had a lot of fun. Felt like the whole world fell silent. Everyone but the wind in my heart. Just like the first time I ever raced. Actually, I think it was more peaceful and beautiful. Seeing her so happy and excited, I end up with a big smile on my own. We should have a party back at the dorm. We're gonna celebrate Suzuka having such a fun race. Oh, Spay. Suddenly, I get a notice of figures standing in the tunnel entrance. Air Groove. Good to see you again. Seems Silent Suzuka's performance in today's Kinko show has lit an unexpected fire in the hearts of some other Umamusume. Thank you all for coming. With this milestone victory behind you now, what are you planning for the future? Will you be entering any G1 races? Many people refer to you as the otherworldly frontrunner. What are your thoughts about this moniker? Who do you regard as your biggest rival? Well, can this just be over already so I can train? Whew. That press conference was too much excitement for me. I feel so much better out here on the track. Are the interviews that stressful? No, it's not that. I don't think I'm very good at them. If it were up to me, I'd spend all my time running. It's not easy being a racer, I suppose. That's very like you, Suzuka. Oh, hi, Air Groove. Do you have a moment? I would have something I want to tell you. Yeah, I have some time. What is it? You ran very well yesterday at the Kinko show. Ever since you entered the academy, you've always focused on your love for running. And so, to see you become this wildly celebrated, it makes me feel proud. Thank you. You were truly spectacular out there. Your drive and determination is inspiring. Not to mention your overwhelming speed. Everyone was holding their breath as they watched you push faster and faster. And I think it's safe to say that you've become the new ideal for many Umamusume. You're exaggerating. Silent Suzuka tries to downplay the praise, but Air Groove grabs her shoulders gently. Suzuka, I swear, I will defeat you someday. I must. Air Groove. I understand. I'm grateful for you giving me such drive as well. I'll be running in the next Grand Prix race, the Takarazuka Kinen. I'll see you on the turf. I look forward to it. Air Groove holds out her right hand and the two of them exchange a firm shake. After the practice match, two Umamusume walk home together with troubled expressions. The first time we raced them, I thought they were pushovers. But they were really something else today. Team Zenith won the practice match, but only by a hair, proving how far our team has come since the beginning. And while it's good to have her back, Director Akikawa has decided to merely observe Kashimoto's methods without taking any action. The status quo remains unchanged at the Academy, and the days pass steeped in anxiety and uncertainty. What could the director be thinking? What's gonna happen to our school? Hey, don't worry, we'll be okay. We all gotta win the Unity Cup, right? All we gotta do is win it, right? Right. Our spirits thus lifted, we get back to training in earnest. Fuku! You're so close to breaking the record! Go! Lucky dash! Unbeknownst to us, someone is watching us as we train. I feel so much more motivated when I'm with them. They're the best team I could ever ask for. She feels more motivated just because she's in a team. Fancy seeing you here, little Cocoon. What are you doing here? The same thing you're doing, scouting out the competition. I'd hate to be caught off guard when it's time to face off against them. Uh-huh. The main impression I get is that they're the complete opposite of us. Always cheering each other on and stuff. The things they see as strengths are things that our team has deliberately avoided. Makes me wonder who's really in the right. Anyway, what do you think? Lokakon averts her gaze at Glass's question. There's nothing wrong with Trainer Kashimoto's program. We've improved a lot thanks to her. Yet despite all this messing around and not taking things seriously, this lot has improved far more than we have. Yeah. I was trying to figure out what exactly they have that we don't, but you couldn't come up with an answer. Well, it's not that I couldn't, I just didn't want to believe what it was. Lokakon lifts her face, her brows creased with concern. Ah, crap, they're coming this way. Let's beat it. So you're saying we're unconsciously put caps on our own potential? In short, yes. Okakon sighs quietly. We have faith in Trainer Kashimoto's detailed training regimen. But because we believe in it so wholeheartedly, we fooled ourselves into thinking that simply following her program will be enough to make us stronger. What? In contrast, the other team was able to overcome their limits because they lost before. They work hard for the sake of their teammates. So it's more of a joint effort for them, huh? Bitter Glass falls silent for a while, then looks at Little Cocoon with a gleam in her eye. Why don't we try copying them and start training together as a team too, then? And there's no way that would work. First of all, I don't consider any of you friends. Well, that's harsh. Alright, then what do you want to do? Well, I don't think it's just me. Going above and beyond the sake for friendship doesn't seem like our style, does it? But we might just be able to push our limits if it's for Trainer Kashimoto's sake. The day after this conversation, Team Zenith holds a secret meeting at a stress dump. Everyone's been brought up to speed, right? Then we're all in agreement. Seeing her teammates nod with solemn expressions, Little Cocoon takes out a notebook. Its pages are filled with meticulously recorded details of past training sessions, including their dates and improvements made in each one. If we're going to expand on Trainer Kashimoto's program, I figured we need to fully understand it first. So I did my own little analysis. Turns out it's more detailed than I realized. She's been adjusting the intensity of our session every single time based on everyone's condition and progress. I always knew Trainer Kashimoto was special, but I didn't believe how meticulous all of her calculations were. The more I learn about her, the more I'm amazed about how skilled she is at managing us, and how deeply she understands us. The rest of the team nod in agreement at Bitter Glass's words. But we have to shatter her preconceptions of what she thinks is our 100% and work until we reach 120% of our potential. So long as we remain trapped within the realm of her expectations, we'll never achieve anything. Tell me about it, man. Tell me about it. Team Zenith begins their secret training the next day. Whew, it's tough to do extra training after a busy day. My legs are so heavy and I'm sleepy. Cut the complaining. Bet you have enough energy to run another lap or two, don't you? Of course I do. Uh-oh.
There's Mejiro and the Queen there. Come on. Come on. 5 per second is Air Groove and Mejiro Ryan.
Boom. Easy. At the G1 Takarazuka Kinen, Silent Suzuka showed the world her true prowess. Prowess. There we are. Going back to the hometown. Hey, hope that goes well. For the holidays? Yeah. It's only 4 months until the Autumn Tenno show. We got this. To prepare, I'd like her to run in the Manichi Okan, which takes place at the Tokyo Racecourse. I wanted to talk to you about the next race. You thinking of the Manichi Okan? How'd you guess? With our next race penciled in, it's time to get to training. Working from the hometown, already got permission from the boss? Nice. The weather's so light. Suzuka! I challenge you! Do you accept? El Condor Pasa, the Umamusume endowed with the spirit of a pro wrestler and the lofty goal of becoming the world's strongest racer. She's also a Special Weeks classmate. Let's do a 2,200 meter clockwise on the turf. No, an 1,800 meters counterclockwise race is okay too. You have 5 minutes. Prepare yourself to feel El Fuego. Don't be a nuisance, El. Suzuka is in the middle of training. And here is Grass Wonder, a refined Umamusume with a serene heart and a mighty will. She's also Special Weeks classmate. El Fuego. Oh, come on. I don't want to wait until the Manichi Okan. There's no need to be impatient. It's not like the race is going to run off and disappear like we will. You're not fooling anyone acting all calm and collected. Just yesterday, you looked so frustrated, like you were about to... Ah! Did Grass Wonder just, like, slap the hell out of him? Suzuka, I look forward to racing you at the Manichi Okan. Come on now, let's take our leave. You can have your battle with her at that race course. I said I don't want to wait until then! But Grass is right. What's a win if you don't have an audience to witness it? Suzuka, nos vemos at Manichio-kan! We'll see you at the Manichio-kan. I have to beat you first if I'm gonna prove I'm the world's strongest racer. Of course. Silent Suzuka is clearly unsure how to respond to such boisterous passion. All she could do was watch bewilderedly as Ero dashes off. Don't look so puzzled. Air Groove? Apologies, I couldn't help but overhear your conversation. It seems Air Groove's back to her normal self, though I could still picture the face of dejection she wore at the Takarazuka Kinen. It appears Takarazuka Kinen left a deep impression on them. Yeah, it was a very special day for me, too. I just wonder why they're so passionate, though. My, you're something else. Do you really not know? You're becoming an entity of ambition for them. You're a foe that they have to defeat if they're going to continue forward on their journey. In other words, you've become a light they now strive towards. I have? Indeed. Not only do you illuminate their path to success, you also act as a hurdle that they must overcome. I see. I think. It's not the first time fellow racers have focused their competitive spirit on her, but it's the first time she's realized it. I'm glad you understand. Still, it's like you've taken it all from me. Pardon? Yeah. Nothing. I was just thinking about how you're exactly what I aspire to be. That's all. Don't worry. I've already finished making peace with what happened. I'll do what I must. You should do the same. You better not lose the Manichio-kan. I won't. Very well. I'll let you get back to training. Thank you, Airgroove. Airgroove's silhouette is powerful and steadfast as she strives off, ever the beacon of strength. And so the first steps towards the Manichio-kan, a battle that transcends generations, has been taken. I'm actually kind of curious. Oh, right, Unity Cup 4th round. Shit! It's time for the 4th preseason match. Do your best. You can do it. What are you doing? Well, I'm always causing grief and troubling the others because of my misfortune. And I wanted to do something to help them instead, so I'm practicing cheering for them. Hey, your cheering will make all the difference on this one. Do you really think so? I hope you're right. Let's do this. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Okay, so how was it with the mile? Oh, she still got it first place. Damn. But everybody else was, like, still close. That's still good, though. That's what we got. The members of Team Zenith have begun secretly holding extra training sessions without Kashimoto's consent. I can't put my finger on why, but Team Zenith seems different than usual. Yeah, I saw them having a really serious conversation over dinner in the dorm's cafeteria yesterday. They all usually eat on their own, so I was really surprised. One day, as Taiki Shuttle and I returned from a training session...
Stop making me drink all this water!
Thank you for the hydrate, I appreciate that. We see Team Zenith getting harshly scolded by Kashimoto. Did you really think I wouldn't notice? Do you take me for a fool? Not at all. We felt like we hadn't improved anywhere near as much as the other team when we ran against them in the practice match. So, that's not for you to concern yourselves with. It is! You worked so hard to tailor individual training regimens for us, and yet we still failed you. It's our fault we're not good enough, and if it means putting in extra hours in rise to your standards, then I never asked any of you to do something so unnecessary. All of you needed to do is run the way that I say. That is it. I'm telling you this for your own sakes. It seems I've gotten a little worked up. Practice is over for today. I'm sorry. This is all my fault. None of her teammates say anything in response. I find myself holding my breath due to the thick tension in the air. But then... What in tarnation was all that about? None of that made any dang sense. None of y'all are in the wrong. It's only natural to want to improve. If you ask me, Kashimoto's not valuing y'all enough. You're wrong. She cares for us, and everything she does is in our best interest. Our diets, our training regimens, they all come from her concern for our well-being. The other members nod their heads in assent. Then why did she... Even if she cares for them, her methods are too uncompromising. She won't humor any other way of doing things but her own. And why is Director Akikawa still standing by and letting this continue like this? There are too many things that don't add up here. Ah, that makes more sense. Suddenly, I remembered something Tazuna told me before. Director Akikawa knows the Academy better than anyone, so she can probably see things others can't. Perhaps the director knows something the rest of us don't. I decide to take my team and Zenith's team to see her so that we can all have a proper talk. Thankfully, she understands our concerns rather quickly. Ah, understood. Yes, you have every right to know. Allow me to enlighten you all on why Miss Kashimoto is so excessively strict on her athletes. Perk up those ears for me. Director Akikawa explains that Miss Kashimoto was once a trainer who respected the freedom of the Umamusume she oversaw. She developed a close relationship with her trainee, and they achieved amazing results in the Twinkle series. But then, the Unity Cup began, pitting teams of racers up against one another. I wonder what it's like to race in a team. I'll get to train together with other Umamusume too, right? I've never had that many friends before, but I'm so excited. I am too. I look forward to seeing how you improve in the days to come. However, the other team members' abilities were below average, and the gap between them and Miss Kashimoto's trainee was stark. You want to do extra training in your own time with the rest of the team? But I know the Twinkle series should be my priority, I know, but I feel like I could teach them a lot. I want to help them to the best of my abilities. Please, trainer. Her trainee worked hard to bridge the gap between herself and her teammates. You seem exhausted. Your graded race in the Classics is coming up, so maybe you should refrain from running in the next Unity Cup match. But if I don't run with them, our team ranking is bound to drop. It's been so hard to get this far, and I don't want to forfeit all of our hard work. I want to do this. Very well. I'll respect your wishes. Kashimoto was afraid that putting the brakes on their training would ruin the team's camaraderie. So she decided to trust in her trainee and her team. However, one day... A runner has just taken a fall just before the third corner! Is she okay? The sound of sirens echoed across the racecourse. Her poor form and resulting fall was due to a stress fracture. She must have been overworking herself quite significantly. There will be no lasting problems in regards to her everyday life, but in terms of her career as a racer... Oh, fuck. Following that accident, Miss Kashimoto's training could no longer run professionally and ended up dropping out of Tracen Academy. Oh, fuck, man. This wouldn't have happened if I had paid closer attention to her. A tragic conclusion. Miss Kashimoto blamed herself for letting her trainee follow her emotions to the point of ruin. As a result, she developed an uncompromising belief that total control over her racers is the only way to keep her safe. But Trainer Kashimoto's operation oversight is so well organized, and we improve so much because of her. No doubt, Miss Kashimoto's skills are unparalleled, and they provide essential benefits for the Umamusume under her watch. That is why I'm trying to find a solution to all of this myself. I want to bring her to her senses as much as any of you. Finally, it all makes sense. Kashimoto's attitude, Akikawa's behavior. However, everyone is stunned speechless at Kashimoto's tragic history. Injuries are a certainty to happen in sports, honestly. It's something that the biggest comparison I can compare it to is like professional wrestling. There's a movie, The Wrestler, and it very accurately describes quite a few things. The character, what was his name and whatnot? Randy the Ram Robinson is a very aged wrestler. And he's been doing this for quite a while. He struggled with a couple of things. And his body eventually gave out from injuries he had accrued over his career, illegal drugs that he had acquired all over his career, and a lot of other things, eventually leading him to have a heart attack. Mind you, he was in his older age. And when the doctor tells you, as you can exercise, but it has to be moderate, and your response is, "Doc, I'm a professional wrestler," and the doctor tells you that's not a good idea. Because of the stress that your body has gone through, your body won't be able to let you do these things. You have to retire. That's a heartbreak situation right there. Now, imagine, without the age, that happening to somebody who's in their prime. Like, professional wrestlers in their youth nowadays is like 19 to 25. Imagine that happening in the midst of your career. That shit right there is something that scares the ever-loving hell out of me when it comes to sports or sports entertainment. Someone who is in the peak prime condition and they get just 1 ounce of and it's all over. I have seen that story too many damn times in sports, and it's always heartbreaking because you can see the love that they have for the sport that they've trained sometimes more than all of their life with. ACL injuries, Achilles tendons, torn pectorals, dislocated shoulders, broken necks, spinal fractures, any sort of injuries. Hell, there's even been one instance where somebody in a rugby field has had their eye gouged out from an improper tackle, and the thumb just like dives in and just like ruins their vision forever. That shit right there is always disheartening to see because that's the nature of sports sometimes. Same thing with running, despite how also happens in soccer. Oh yeah, imagine all of the freaking torn skin burns over there for like sliding on the grass, unprotected shins. It's ridiculous sometimes. It is so insane the amount of physicality that they require, and it's also heartbreaking the amount of physical requirements for that. People have died from getting hit with the ball. Exactly! Like, anytime there's like anytime I watch baseball and the batter hits the ball from the pitcher and the ball goes directly towards the pitcher's skull, quick reflexes are not enough and then boom! Right across the head. Those kinds of injuries scare the ever-loving shit out of me. Despite me not experiencing them, hell, despite one of my injuries that I have gotten, not even going from sports, but from sports-related stuff, broke my ankle from a bike racing accident. Eventually, like, slipped and fell once I got home, and then it was a compound fracture, and that was not fun. But stuff like that, without the proper rehabilitation, kiss your career in any sort of sports goodbye. Because there is no way that's going to help. And I am always so grateful to hear that whenever there are injuries that are not career-threatening, that they heal up and they come back stronger than ever before. But any sort of injury like that is so fucking heartbreaking, dude. So, and not only that, from the coach's perspective, from teammates' perspective, hell, in professional wrestling, one of the biggest rules is you have to protect your opponent. If you're the one that inflicted that injury upon another person and it ruined their career, congratulations, you are now deemed too unsafe to work and it can ruin yours as well. And a whole hell of a lot of people are now wondering why sports players get paid so much as they do. It's to take care of all their fucking injury bills. The crowd's electric today. You don't seem too nervous today. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna take the lead as always. What's there to be nervous about? Mind if I butt in, Suzuka? Both Elle and Grass asked me to give you a message. What kind? Elle said something like, You're going down today so I can continue my journey to become a world's strongest racer. Get ready to eat my dust. That's all. She sounded exactly like Elle there for a moment. As for Grass, let's have a good race today. Oh, the mimicry though. That's it. That's it? Yeah, I know it doesn't seem like much, but I'm pretty sure Grass is just as fired up as Elle. They told me to give you the message to let you know they're excited to race against you. Now that's gotta make you nervous. No, in fact, I'm more eager to get out there. The stronger runners that I leave behind me, the prettier the scenery gets. Special Week is taken aback upon hearing these words. Then, can I return the message? I want them to know how fired up you are, too. I know they'll appreciate it. I don't mind. You're quite fired up yourself. It's because all my friends are racing. The energy's contagious. Sorry, I'm totally in the way, aren't I? Just know I'm rooting for you, Suzuka. See you later. Sounds like everyone's feeling confident. Seems that way. No matter what those two are striving for, I won't give up the lead to either of them. Alright, let's do this. Come on, leave them in the dust. Leave them all in the dust. Oh, there's Condor. Come on, you got this. Boom! And Silent Suzuka dominates. Comes out on top of the race through generational talent. Silent Suzuka blew right through everyone. She's even faster than she was in the Kinen, right? Grass Wonder and El Condor Pasa were great, but Suzuka's just something else. Ah, Rayos! I can't believe it! I ran at full speed. Am I slow or something? Why can't I catch up? I'll get you next time, Suzuka. You better not lose that edge. I have to be the one who beats the otherworldly frontrunner. Suzuka, we'll face each other on the track again someday. I can't get the word slow out of my head! Malediction! Nah, don't be like that, Al. It seems the excitement of today's intense competition will take a while to settle. Trainer! Nice job out there. You alright? I just surprised myself out there. The way I ran, it was like I wasn't myself. I felt like I could just fly. Oh? Is it really okay for me to continue running like this? Well, of course it is. Why do you have to ask? Well, you enjoyed it, right? Yes. Then it's no problem. I guess you're right. It is fine, isn't it? I'm sorry. I must sound so strange. That reminds me. Where's Spei? Special? Hey, sorry I left without saying anything. It's okay. More importantly, are you doing alright? I heard you were feeling down. Huh? Oh, did something happen? Well... Watching both Elle and Grass giving their all to beat you, it made me jealous. I wanted to be down there so bad I was tingling all over. Spei. I never felt this way watching you race before. It seems she's been infected by El Condor Pasa's and Grass Wonder's desire to beat Silent Suzuka. She's no longer satisfied with only catching up to her. The fire to surpass her has been lit. Does that mean I'm like a guiding light to you? A guiding light? Special Week's face slowly brightens. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, that's totally what it is. What a relief. What do you mean? Well, I was worried the feelings were bad. Well, not at all. I'm happy you feel that way about me. Silent Suzuka's smile proves to be infectious as Special Week breaks into one of her own. I'm gonna do my best to keep you in second place, though. Oh, well, I don't know if I'm ready to challenge you yet. The Manichi Okan has truly sparked the passion of all many Umamusume today. With Silent Suzuka reigning victorious, she turns towards her next objective, the long-awaited Autumn Tenno Show. With the Manichi Okan now behind us, we steer ahead for the Autumn Tenno Show. The days leading to it are full of nothing but training. Her times are improving daily. Amazing! You're getting so fast! Which is great, but... But what? Nothing. Just don't overwork yourself, okay? Thanks for the concern, but I'm having so much fun right now. You don't have to worry about me. Yeah. We continue training until the day right before the Tenno Show. Nothing beats a nice hot bath. Suzuka? What's with the compress on your leg? Oh, it hurts a little, so I thought it'd be best to put it on, just in case. What? But tomorrow's? It's okay. I can still run. Wait, just think about it. So, you want me to withdraw from the Tenno Show tomorrow? Well, I know you're unbelievably strong, Suzuka. You could run on and on without slowing down for even a second. And my heart feels so full every time I see you do just that. But that's exactly why I'm worried about you. If something were to happen, then... Please, I don't know what I'd do if you couldn't run. Right. I forgot. The Autumn Tenno Show, 1998. Silent Suzuka, the real-life horse, took a massive lead out in the middle of the racetrack. So massive that it was scary. We thought everyone who was in attendance watching thought, yes, Suzuka'S gonna get the W. And then she gets injured while running. Left foreleg, a shattered bone. And in the middle of all that, even while in the lead, even while injured, Suzuka goes off to the side, protecting the jockey, protecting all of the other racers to make sure not to run into them. Puts the jockey down and lays there. Is then put in an ambulance and sent off. And the injury was beyond repair. That horse was 4 years old. Listen, Spei. I could never have made it where I am now on my own. My only reason I've managed to get so far is because you and the trainer believed in me. As I am right now, as we are right now, I just know the scenery will be truly incredible tomorrow. But Suzuka, we're Umamusume. We're all gonna reach our peak at some point or another. What if right now I'm the fastest I'll ever be? Tomorrow's race can be the only chance I will have to compete at my very best. So please understand, Spei. She's right. Umamusume can't maintain their peak condition forever. Once they pass their prime as an athlete, their abilities will decline. You're not being fair! Doesn't that just mean that no matter what I say, I can't stop you? I'm sorry, Spei. But I'll be okay. You have to believe me. Promise me you'll come back safe. The words with Special Week sent Silent Suzuka off are short, but heartfelt. You've got this. Let's change history, shall we? The Autumn Tenno show is finally here. Countless spectators eager to see Silent Suzuka'S overwhelming speed flood the racecourse for today's event. I wonder what we're gonna see from Suzuka today. I bet she's even better than she was at the Manichi-Okan. Definitely. I don't even care if she wins or loses. I just want to see her run again. Excitement runs through the crowd as they wait for the race to begin. In the prep room, however, the tension is palpable. Trainer, there's something we need to talk about. She explains calmly yet firmly that there is a pain in her leg, but she won't let it take her out of the race. I still want to run today. What should I even do in this situation? I'm not sure what the future holds. Yet we can overcome our limits. There's nothing to do but believe in that and just run. Will you trust me just one more time? Just like you did when we first started working together. No matter what happens, I'll come back to you. I promise. I know you will. I can see the strength in her eyes. Okay. I tell her I'll be waiting for her at the finish line, and she responds with a bright smile. Let's go!
各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね。サイレンス鈴鹿とダイワスカーレット。この二人が競り合っているぞ。これから第2コーナーへかかっていきます。さあ激しい先行争いで前に出たのはサイレンス鈴鹿。内から行くダイワスカーレット。内を回ります。2番その後3、4馬身開いて名将怒涛。向こう上面に入って先頭からしんがりまでおよそ13馬身。ダイワスカーレット快調に飛ばして行きます。先頭をかけます。ダイワスカーレット2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのはサイレンス鈴鹿。そして2番2馬身3馬身開いて名将怒涛東海帝王続いている。そして内目をつきましては11番その外並んでスーパークリーク。その内並んで9番外から13番1馬身離れて1番その後から8番あとは15番そしてその後方にはエイシングフラッシュ1馬身離れて6番内には5番オグリーキャップ外から行く後方2番手に7番ウォッカ現在シンガリだダイワスカーレット先頭を進みますがこれは正解でしょうか。
ダイワスカーレット彼女の客室には合っていますね。
大欅を越え4コーナーへまだ1馬身以上の差があるぞ。ここから捉える
Come
こと
on.
ができるのか。さあいよいよ直線
Come on.
どのタイミングで誰が仕掛けるのか。サイレンス鈴鹿前を狙っているぞ。さあ誰が最初に仕掛けるのか。最後のコーナー先陣を切ったのはダイワスカーレット。サイレンス鈴鹿抜け出した後方まで400。
Come on.
サイレンス鈴鹿突き放す。サイレンス鈴鹿このまま押し切れるか。粘る残り200。サイレンス鈴鹿っていう
That's how you do it.
食い下がる逃げるサイレンス鈴鹿2番手争いは東海帝王名将の大楽勝だ。サイレンス
私だけの景色
The otherworldly frontrunner does it again. Silent Suzuka takes first place. If only. If only. Look at that speed. She looked invincible. She's the best runner of her generation. Maybe in even all of racing history. Suzuka. I did it. I made it into the lead. I saw the scenery from the lead of the Autumn Tenno show. I could hear everyone's heartbeat, and then I pushed past them all. And waiting for me there was the most serene and beautiful scenery I'd ever seen in a race yet. I'm so glad I ran today. Thank goodness I was able to. Welcome back.
ただいま帰りました。
Thank you. I knew I'd be able to find my way back to you. And so ends the Autumn Tenno show. The cheers from the audience ring out for quite a while. And it's Silent Suzuka. She's absolutely unstoppable. That's yet another victory she has seized. With Silent Suzuka claiming victory after victory, the public is going absolutely wild over her. Her increase in popularity leads to more and more appearances on television and in magazines. And in one day, amidst this coverage, Thank you so much for interviewing with me today. Good luck with your races. I'll be cheering you on.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you very much. Whew. Hey, good job.
あの、
Actually, I've been wondering. Not that it's a big deal or anything, but, why am I being asked to participate in so many interviews lately? Huh? And it's not just interviews either. I'm being asked to go on radio shows, do photo shoots more often than before. Does she really not know why? Silent Suzuka can be a little oblivious, so it's possible she genuinely hasn't realized that she's in the limelight right now. Thinking it'll be faster to show rather than tell, I hand her a magazine that was delivered to me just yesterday.
あら、
Isn't this one of the magazines that interviewed me? Have you read it yet?
いえ、
No, not yet. Take a look. Splashed across the cover are the words "The Umamusume speeding towards limitless success." The article continues inside. We've asked Silent Suzuka'S fans for their opinions on their favorite Umamusume, and this is what they had to say. She wins every race she runs. There's no way anyone could even dream of defeating her right now. She was amazing at the Autumn Tenno show. I felt like I was dreaming as I watched her run. I'm gonna see her next race no matter what. She's our bright and brilliant dream. Thank you so much, Silent Suzuka. This is incredible. There's so many supportive comments. They're all thrilled at how you've been doing.
と、
Have I been doing that well? I start counting off the number of graded races that she has won, starting with the Autumn Tenno show. No way! Have I really won that many? The Valentine's Stakes, the Nakayama Kinen, the Kokura Daishoten, the Kinko Show by 11 links, the Takarazuka Kinen, the Manichi Okan, and was about to take the Autumn Tenno show until that tragic injury that happened. Didn't you realize?
その、
Well, actually, I was so focused on staying in front of the pack that I didn't really keep track of how many times I won. My body's been feeling so light lately. All I can think of is how fun it is to run. I feel like I could run and on forever if I wanted. Well, I guess that's why I had no idea my running had inspired so many people. In fact, they're even happier about my victories than I am. It's a surprise, but it's a very welcome one.
え
It's an honor to bear the dreams of so many.
え、行きましょう。
I'm gonna keep running, forever and ever. With a small smile on her face, Silent Suzuka continues reading through the magazine. Runaway! That's a skill that's kinda nice. Some time has passed since we learned of Kashimoto's past with director Akikawa. One night... When will you give up? That's my line! Bitter Glass and Little Cocoon are facing off in a heated partner running session. A few days earlier, after learning about Miss Kashimoto's past, Team Zenith was at a total loss for what to do. Having a racer injure herself mid-race like that must have been traumatizing for Kashimoto. I doubt she was able to take it well. No wonder she's so insistent about our nutritional intake and making sure we don't get hurt. Zenith falls quiet, all of them lost in the muddled thoughts. After a few moments of silence,
あの、
you know, I'm really grateful to Trainer Kashimoto. My skills have improved because of her and my body's grown stronger. Looking at me now, no one would believe I was just a child 3 years ago.
ね
I want to continue working under her guidance. You guys feel the same, right? Despite lingering uncertainty, the rest of Team Zenith nods firmly at Little Cocoon's question.
え。そんで、
The target time Trainer Kashimoto calculated for me is 3 minutes 6.2 seconds. These 3 years I spent chasing after that goal have really come to shape me. And it's now not only the Unity Cup I've gotten great results in, but the Twinkle series too. I've only been able to come so far thanks to Kashimoto, and I want her to continue teaching me and helping me grow. That's all I want, but no, that's why. Little Cocoon raises her head with determined expression. That's why we have to do better than she thinks we can. What are you talking about? Trainer Kashimoto set my target time for 3 minutes, 6.2 seconds. That's the time I should strive to get, and it's meant to be my final goal. But it also means she believes that my limit and I can't run any faster than that. Oh, I getcha. So what you're saying is, we've got to eclipse her expectations entirely. If we can do that, we can tear down the misguided belief she's held on to for so long. Sparks of passion ignite once more within the sullen eyes of each teammate. You said it. Better knock her socks off on that. They discuss their training plans going forward, and they call it a day. I didn't think you were the type to want to exceed someone's expectations. Well, after hearing about her past, I couldn't just sit back and do nothing, now could I? Little Cocoon turns her face away with a huff, but Bitter Glass doesn't avert the gaze. Hey, Little Cocoon, something's been bothering me since you said we should do this all together. You could have just disbanded the team and kept Missy Kashimoto all to yourself as your personal trainer. It'd be a sweeter deal for you, since you care so much about getting stronger. I thought it'd be a no-brainer. But you stopped yourself from saying I have to do better, to say we. What's your point? Nothing. Just that you surprised me. You've been a loner since you entered Tracin. I thought you were like me and found it a waste of time to make friends and whatever. The way of thinking has changed, that's all. Oh yeah? Bitter Glass relentlessly keeps up the pressure to make her elaborate, and Little Cocoon edges away in discomfort. When I was a kid, I was part of a local running team. One day, one of our teammates brought a sports catalog to practice. Look here! We can get matching shoes for everyone! These ones here are cute! Yeah, nice idea! The red shoes look super cool! What do you all think? Everyone was overjoyed at the idea of getting matching shoes, but I didn't understand what the point of it was. Count me out. That little one comment was enough to turn everyone against me. Similar things kept happening, and one day my trainer called me to talk. Cocoon, you're being too stubborn with your team. You have to at least try to get along with everyone. In the end, I quit the team. I became the girl who didn't know how to be a team player. That's why I was so against the idea of this whole team competition. Rankings based on team performance, having to play nice with everyone all the time, it wasn't for me. But just as I was about to dismiss the whole idea, Kashimoto called me in to see her. In my team, I will manage everyone's activities. You won't need to worry about anyone apart from yourself. That's how we professional teams work, after all. Each member carries out their own role without needlessly meddling in others' affairs. I believe a team of similar nature would suit your character. What do you think? I know she wasn't saying all of this for my sake. I know that. But even so, I was happy. Glad to find out that impersonal teams existed. When we began competing together, I even felt a sense of responsibility for the team's success. Being in this team has been new territory for me. Little Cocoon shifts her gaze downwards after a moment of silence. And Bitter Glass speaks up. It's the same for me. What is? People always kept their distance from me because they found it freaky how I always get way too into my training. So it's like a completely new frontier for me. Guess we're two peas in a pod. Bitter Glass's laughter echoes out in the starry night sky. And so... Ah! Team Zenith continues training in line with the regiment Kashimoto originally crafted for them. And upon finishing their base training, they complete additional 3 hours of hard exercise. This might be A bit too much. Stop spacing out. Watch the race and take pointers. I'm not losing to you! The two racers pass the final corner, accelerate together on the home stretch, and speed past the finish line, shoulder to shoulder. I was this close to outpacing you! Annoying! Wouldn't have been all fired up in a while, huh? But man, your lung capacity is the real deal. Did you say something? Ah, nothing at all. Anyway, trying to outrun each other during pair runnings is pretty effective training. Let's add that to future sessions too. We all will be absent from training until the next Unity Cup. Not only are they doing a group boycott, but they're doing intense solo training too? The letter shakes in Kashimoto's trembling hands. No, it's happening again! I'm nothing but a failure of a trainer. Today's Autumn Tenno show will also go down in history. And there's the hot pick! Silent Suzuka, done brilliantly in the graded races up to this point, but will she manage to hold out in the end? Let the Autumn Tenno show begin! Suzuka! Just as we all expected, she refuses to give up the lead and takes first once again. The otherworldly frontrunner who leaves all her opponents in the dust in a flash of lightning looks rather subdued as she approaches me. Trainer, I'm really sorry for how unreasonable I was about the race. I didn't mean to, but I essentially forced you into letting me participate. But still, I'm so glad I was able to run in the end. The scenery was so beautiful that my heart is still pounding just thinking about it. She's usually talkative and almost breathless with excitement, though I can't help but smile at her. I am still concerned about her leg. How is it, by the way? Your leg? It's alright, don't worry. I can still do some light running on it. But I think I should focus on recovering for a while. Wait, what? Why are you so surprised? Well, I never thought I'd hear you prioritize rest. Well, I guess it's a bit out of character for me. What happened? It's kind of a long story, but when I was turning the third corner during the race, there was a split second where I couldn't move my leg. I'm sure it was because it was already weakened. But I was so afraid I nearly lost all my heart. I was so close to the scenery I wanted to see so badly. All I needed to do was push myself a bit longer. But I was scared. I thought about how the next step I took might be my last. How I might never be able to run again. But then I heard a voice call out my name. Yours. Oh yeah, I think I was cheering for you. Your voice made me remember the promise we made. No matter what happens, I'll come back to you. I promise. I know you will. I'll be waiting for you at the finish line. And without thinking, I had taken the next step. Once I had, I found my stride again, and I was sprinting past the finish line before I realized it. The scenery beyond the finish line was unbelievably beautiful. It was then that the thought crossed my mind that, together, we can overcome anything that stands in our way. I thought the Tenno show would mark the end of my athletic peak, but I realized it far too early to decide something like that. The glow of the setting sun makes her fervent expression sparkle brilliantly. Deep in my heart, I still want to see more and more beautiful scenery and push my limits even further. I know I can manage it, as long as I'm with you. That why you wanted to take some time off to recover? That's right. Her soft smile betrays a rare sense of embarrassment. Once my leg's healed, let's go out and search for more beautiful scenery, yeah? It's a deal. And so the Tenno show becomes the critical turning point in our journey together. After focusing on her recovery, Silent Suzuka is back to full health and we're ready to challenge her limits again. It's snowing! You like it?
はい。
It reminds me of home. It snowed there a lot. And I love the way it absorbs sound, too. You want to go outside? Just like I thought. The air's so fresh, it feels just like home. Running in the snow feels so good. You like it a lot? Yeah, snow's actually the reason I grew up to love running so much. Wait, snow made her love running? I asked her to tell me more. Well, when I was a kid, I was enchanted by the tranquility of the snowfield and decided to try running through it. Eventually, all I could hear was the sound of my own heartbeat. It was so quiet, all I could see was white, suddenly stuck at the beauty of it all. Felt like a whole world to myself. I think it was then that I was so taken with running. Every Umamusume has their own reason for running, but Suzuka'S feels particularly unique. Her desire to take in that scenery is genuine. Well then, let's seize that world together and keep it for as long as you want. Together. Yeah, let's do that. We decide to take a walk in the snow. Seeing her staring out into the snow, I ask what's on her mind. Well, it's perfect for the holidays, don't you think? Now that you mention it. And what are you laughing at? Well, I was just thinking that stump over there looks like a log cake. Oh yeah, it kinda does. You're right. It's that time of the year again, huh? Haven't thought about it until now. Why don't we have some cake to celebrate?
それで
If you'd like, maybe we could make a log cake together. Yeah, sounds good to me. We make a trip to the store to buy the ingredients for our cake and bring everything back to my office.
あの
Does the frosting look like wood to you? You know, you're really good at that. Oh, thank you. That's way too many strawberries, though. The special day with Suzuka'S turned out to be one I'll remember for quite a while to come. Level 5! Finally, it is time for the day of the Unity Cup Finals. We head towards our last challenge as one. Wow, we did it! We made it through all the way to the final match! I can't believe it! That means we're up against Team Zenith! That's a big yikes! We work our way up through the tournament until all that remains is Zenith in the grand finals. I've already filled my team in on everything that's been going on with them lately. With all our preparations complete, we head to the final match. But on the way there, a loud voice from the grounds catches our attention. 1,000 meters, 63.9 seconds! You're going too slow! You're the one who said you were gonna destroy your target time, so run like you mean it! Ah, I wonder if she's trying to beat the target time she talked about before. How could she have improved so much in so little? Little Kakon's face is flushed with exertion as she tries to lower her time with all her might. Look at her go! You've got this! We all fall silent as we watch her sprint furiously down the track. 1,000 meters left! You just passed 2 minutes 3.5! You're on track for a new record! Come on! Lokacone flies down the track with incredible speed. She turns the fourth corner and blasts past the finish line. Judging from the triumphant cheers that erupt, I can only assume she broke the record time. My team is struck speechless for a moment by the display. Holy crap! She really managed to smash a record! And all for Kashimoto! This team is incredible. Upon hearing Raishiara's comment, Taiki Shuttle clenches her fists tightly. I made up my mind. We're winning the Unity Cup. I absolutely don't want to lose today. Zeniths are incredible, but that's what exactly makes them worth beating. I want to face them in a head-on and defeat them all with our combined strength. The whole team's faces light up at Taiki Shuttle's bold declaration. I can sense it. I can feel the joyful power blossoming between us and them. Let's reward our most wonderful rivals with the best performance yet. I just know that happiness is waiting for us at the end of this. Yeah, races are super fun when you get to run in them with the friends you've been training hard with. Let's have fun and win! First place is ours! I want to win too. Seeing how amazing they are really ignites something in me. A scarce few hours after this rousing call to victory, the final match begins. Y'all ready? Let's go! Alright, that's enough warming up. Time to get a move on. Yeah. The other team looks pretty fired up. Mustn't not been slacking either. They look loads better than before. Y'all better stay on your toes with them, got it? No one knows better than... No one knows who's gonna take home the crown today. We're gonna win the medium and long races, little Cocoon. I know, we'll win this and finally bring home that farce to an end. As I watch over the team from the stands, I spot a familiar face nearby. Here's to a good race today. Though I'm not sure I'm in any position to, well, greet you right now. I heard what happened. So you're aware. I was only so strict because I wanted to protect them. I didn't mean to demoralize them. I really am an awful trainer. Hey, that's not true and you know that. I know how much Team Zenith looks up to and admires Kashimoto. Why else would they work so hard to beat their target times? I tell Kashimoto what I saw this morning. Kokon surpassed her target time? That's impossible! How could she have done that in such a short period? They're giving in everything they've got for your sake. I saw how they reacted when Director Akikawa told us about Kashimoto's past, and I saw the fire in their eyes this morning. It couldn't be clearer how highly Team Zenith regards Kashimoto. It may be safe to say that they see her as the best trainer in the world. You're anything but an awful trainer. You say that, but I can't trust myself anymore. I learned nothing from my past, and now my mistakes are playing out all over again. Perhaps it would be best if I cut my ties with Umamusume and the racing world. Kashimoto looks down with a weary sigh, and I notice there are bags under her eyes. After hearing about her past, I thought it would be impossible to change her or her values. But things are different now. Perhaps I can help in my own way. It's too early to lose faith in yourself yet. What are you saying? Although micromanaging Umamusume may keep them safe, it can also stunt their potential. On the flip side, leaving them wholly to their own devices can lead to terrible accidents with irreversible, there we go, consequences. That's why it's best to be watchful, but not overbearing. You should just let them be free and always be ready to intervene if they're in danger. That's what being a trainer is to me. Kashimoto looks out to the track with a conflicted expression on her face. To be honest, I still don't know if what you say is really the right way to do things. Let me judge for myself from how these races unfold. I follow Kashimoto's gaze to where the members of Zenith are diligently doing their warm-ups. Unity Cup, final round. Oh! Oh! Really? Y'all are that confident in us. Alright. I'm not even facing them for any of that. How does it look? Come on. Damn. Nice. Nice. Damn it. Ah! Ah, so close. That's an L. I thought we had it. I thought we had it, team. I lost. And after everyone did their best. This is because of my bad luck. That was so close, but I had so much fun. We'll have to try even harder next time and win together as a team, okay, Rice? Aurora? Okay, we'll get it next time for sure. I can't blame them, though. That was close. Heated races infect a hefty dose of excitement into the crowd. We can't give up either. We're going to go all out in our next race. That was great. I wanted both teams to win there. Miss Kashimoto sits among the cheering crowd, her eyes fixed on a single point. So, we won then. Just then. Kashimoto! Did you see us out there? Listen to this! Timed ourselves this morning. Clock 2 minutes 24.5 seconds. And Kakon got 3 minutes 4.8. Bitter Glass and reads out all of the team's best times in a rush. We all ran faster than our target times. Felt satisfied with our race performance, so please, come back to us as our trainer. Suddenly, little Kakon is in the stands too, breathless and flushed. Kakon, the reason I was able to beat my target time was because there's something I sought to change. You mean so much to me as a trainer, and I admire you so much. That's why I wanted to destroy the misguided beliefs you've clung on to for so long. We are so grateful that you've watched over and managed us so wholeheartedly. But from now on, we want you to treat us as equals as we work towards our goals. We want to work with you as partners, not children that need to be micromanaged. That's all we want. You're right. I watched you all race. Every one of you was incredible. Made me realize none of you need me anymore, though. But that's not true. But at the same time, I felt a strong desire to see what lies ahead. To discover what the future holds for you all. Kashimoto's eyes finally regain a small sparkle of light. You all ran with such will and determination on the track today. To say you exceeded my expectations would be an understatement. It's been a very long time since I felt this way. She cast an affectionate eye over the empty track. It's as you said, I need to be less scared and have more faith. I need to learn to trust my runners as well as myself. Kashimoto heads down with Kakon to the track where Zenith awaits. The next day, Kashimoto announces that she's calling off Operation Oversight and stepping down from her position as temporary director. What's more, in light of the possibility of future Unity Cup events and the positive effects that team training has shown, it's decided that all registered teams are to remain together. Seeing my racers for who they really are and having an earnest conversation with them opened my eyes to many things. I want to do better and start afresh. Kashimoto holds herself with a more relaxed air than before. It's clear that she finally has come to terms with something deep within herself. So what now? Thanks to Director Akikawa's generosity, I've been allowed to work here as a trainer once more. I hope to share the battleground with you and your trainee again sometime. This time in the Twinkle series. Yeah, that'd be great. I'm looking forward to our next race. Kashimoto quietly leaves my office with a faint smile on her lips. Ah, finally done with your talk, Trainer Kashimoto? I want to ask you something about tomorrow's training, but... Hey, not so fast. I got here first. It's rude to yell in the corridor, you two. You can ask me when we get to my office. You both get a chance to speak, so there's no need to rush. Thank you, Trainer. I can hear the three of them continue to chatter excitedly even as their footsteps fade into the distance. Now that Kashimoto has overcome her past, I'm sure her future with her racers will be all the more bright. She'll be an incredible rival in my future endeavors, so I'll have to keep working hard until the day comes to face her again. I thought I had it. I thought I had it. Next, we've got a big announcement for the upcoming URA finale. The Twinkle Series' brightest stars will vie for the ultimate crown on the track of their dreams. And today we'll be unraveling this year's magnificent lineup. Yeah, another URA ordeal. We're gonna have to go for it. We're finally here. Kashimoto and I decide to visit a hot springs in order to take a break from work and wash away some of our exhaustion. I did some research about the health benefits of the waters here. Apparently they're rather excellent. This might be a good location to use for team training camp. I know this was supposed to be a day trip, but let's stay the night if there are any rooms available. You want to extend our trip? Yeah, best way to check the quality and taste of their meals is to try them ourselves. What a relief that we managed to get a room. Both the food and the hot springs were excellent. I can't remember the last time I had a chance to relax like this. Though, to be frank, I never would have imagined going on a trip like this with you. We do make an odd pair, don't we? Well, our ways of thinking are so different from our approach to training to, well, everything else. Yet despite all our differences, or rather, because of them, we're able to learn a lot from each other. I'm always watching how you do things. Remember that and keep up the good work, alright? I will. You too. Now, I'd like to hear what your plans are for... Excuse me, I'm getting a call. Bitter glass? What's the... Yes, I'll deal with that tomorrow afternoon, as planned. Where am I right now? Well, No, I want to make it perfectly clear that we are merely on a business trip as fellow trainers. Listen, stop making this out to be some sleepover... Hello? Bitter glass? Hello? Oh, good God almighty. Think nothing of it. We're returning to the academy first thing tomorrow morning. Please be ready to depart as quickly as possible. You've got it. The next day we leave the inn before the sun rises. I've never seen her move so quickly before in my life. I've been waiting for you, trainer. The face of yours tells me you're ready for a challenge. Exactly like I want to see. Take heed. I have but one piece of advice for you. Believe in your trainee's strength and seize victory together. Yes, ma'am. Now this one we will watch. Now, if you win the team tournament, Little Cocoon and Bitter Glass will be a part of this, and the URA finale is so much harder. But, since I lost the team tournaments, we have no choice but to go about it in our usual manner. Go time!
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。
先行争いはサイレンス鈴鹿、日本のブルボン、18番サイレンス鈴鹿、会長に飛ばして行きます。先頭はサイレンス鈴鹿。
Yeah, this is the skill of Runaway. Look at the length of that lead right there.
先頭がやや早いのか、隊列は縦長になっています。
仕掛けどころの難しいレースになりそうですね。
さあ、花に立ったのはサイレンス鈴鹿。このままリードすることができるか。続いて日本のブルボン。その後から9番、外18番、それを見るように5番、そしてグラスワンダー2馬身3馬身開いて2番、向こう上面に入って先頭からしんがりまでおよそ15馬身。順位を振り返っていきます。サイレンス鈴鹿、まだリードをキープしています。続きました日本のブルボン9番、3番手2番。
That is the power of Runaway right there. And the view from the lead is mine. Level 5.
それを見るように18番。
That is what you need from the fans.
2番、少し離れて東海帝王名将怒涛。並びかけてきた。さらに4番、さらには8番、そしてその内から行ったのはハッピーミーク。少し離れてゼントロブロイ。
Happy Meek in the back though.
11番、外から行く。少し後ろからゴールド7。第4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう。
内から来るか外から来るか、最後の局面です。
さあ、いよいよ直線だ。どのタイミングで誰が仕掛けるのか。
Come on, finish strong. Professor of Curvature, that's what you need. Now finish it strong. Come on. Boom! Jesus Christ, Grass Wonder. Grass Wonder wanted that W. One day after Silent Suzuka and I have reached a milestone. Good evening, trainer. You've been working so hard despite how late it's gotten. Likewise. I was wondering, but do you have any plans for tomorrow? If not, I was hoping we could spend some time together and have a friendly discussion. Of course. The next day, she takes me to a hill with a scenic view of the entire city. The sky is so beautiful. The sun feels warm too. It's rather lovely. So why'd you bring me out here today? I thought somewhere spacious without walls would probably be the best place to open up one's heart. Sometimes I wonder what I would be like had I never met you. If you hadn't changed my stubborn ways. When I claimed my goal was to protect my inexperienced racer's independence, I was merely trying to make myself look good.
しかし
I was no better than neglect, the petty excuse of an irresponsible adult. I created an exact path for my trainees by controlling every aspect of their lives.
そして
I thought that so long as they never strayed from the path I laid, they had nothing to fear. And that was the one and only way I had to protect them. I forced them into a direction I chose based on my past experiences. I demanded that they trust me, yet I never tried to understand them. I was a failure as an educator and a trainer. Hey, that's not true.
いいえ
I do mean it. You and those precious racers were the ones who made me realize my wrongs. You reminded me of how I was long ago. Passionate, honest, trusting. That similarity was all the more reason why I couldn't admit that you were skilled. Does this mean you acknowledge it now? Don't look so hopeful. I'm joking. It's impossible not to acknowledge your greatness. You brought back a lot of memories I needed reminding of. And you taught me so much. You are the best rival I could ever ask for. Same. I wonder where Trainer Kashimoto is. She supposedly went this way, but I don't see her.
な
Hey, don't hog the path. I'm gonna be the one who finds her first.
ふざけんな
Excuse me? I'm gonna find her first.
え
I think I hear Kakon and Glass. What are those two doing yelling in public like that? Yeah, I suppose our grown-up chat has to end here.
行きましょう
Let's go. My adorable students are waiting for me. 23 stamina, 23 guts, and 35 skill points. Let's go. With a fantastic performance in the Twinkle series, Silent Suzuka has had an impressive first 3 years. An important milestone is now behind us. But one peaceful day... Spy looks so serious. Silent Suzuka has come to see Special Week running a scrimmage.
あら
You have a scrimmage tomorrow?
はい
Yep, and get this, Elle and Grass are racing too. There's something I want to tell you, but only if I can beat those two. I wonder what it could be after all this time.
お
Well, if it isn't Suzuka. We don't see you here spectating very often.
ええ
Oh, hello, Aerogroove. Special invited me, so here I am. What about you?
あ
I'm giving instruction to a number of those participating today, so I've come to see the fruits of my labor. Airgroove's eyes soften as she looks across the Umamusume lined up in the starting gate. Reminds me, seems like you've gotten yourself quite a following recently.
あら
You think so?
あ
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little jealous, but I understand why. Running like the wind across the turf, gaining even more speed down the final stretch, it's not something you see every day. I mentioned before about you being a guiding light for the younger students, but truth be told, you were a guiding light for me too. Airgroove. Oh, there they go! The sound of the starting gates opening cuts through the air. The Umamusume dash onto the track all at once. I do hope you take what I've told you to heart. I will. Even if it's just a scrimmage, a race is a race, and everyone gives it everything they have. Special Week is situated towards the back, observing the spread of the runners before her. The race continues without a clear leader, and then Special Week begins closing in on the fourth corner. Let's go, Special! Her fighting spirit surges along with her speed. She charges past the other racers one by one. Those three are neck and neck and neck!
勝つのは
I won't let you win! Grass Wonder, El Condor Pasa, and finally Special Week. The three racers throw themselves towards the finish line with all of their might. Suzuka! Special! Congratulations! Thank you! So, about the thing I wanted to tell you. I'm gonna surpass you! What, huh? She repeatedly blinks as Special Week makes her sudden declaration. Air Groove bursts in laughter. Special, if you're trying to make a statement, make it properly. Oh, right, sorry. Do you remember the night of the Manichi-okan? Of course. That was the night when Special Week's desire to catch up with Suzuka became a desire to overtake her. I've been working so hard ever since then, but for some reason, I just couldn't work up the confidence to tell you. Somewhere in my heart, I was doubting that I could really do it. You know, I always thought that both Elle and Grass were amazing runners. But I just couldn't sit back thinking about how amazing everyone is. And that goes double if I want to be better than you. That seems to be what fueled the impressive performance we witnessed at the scrimmage. I see. So that's what you wanted to tell me. I was able to compete with Elle and Grass. That's why I can say this confidently. I will surpass you, Suzuka. Just wait until we meet on the track. Alright, you're on. Looks like you've got yourself a new rival, Suzuka. Seems so. Guess there are still more challenges coming my way. Thank you, Special. But all the same, I have no plans to give up the lead. I understand, but I'm coming for it. Gotta love the friendly competition. You really do. Later. Suzuka? She's off in her own world, so I try to get her attention. Oh, hey trainer. Something up? No, it's nothing. Just felt like looking out at the ground. Special told me she wants to be my rival. Oh, really? Yeah, I'm really happy about it. It feels like the beginning of something new. And I'm sure there's something new waiting after I compete with her, too. Her eyes glitter with anticipation as she stares out across the dark field. So many things have happened since I've came here. It's been almost 3 years since I met Silent Suzuka. I can't say that every day went the way I expected it to, especially with the start of this stream. I know I'm not always going to achieve success in the future. I may find myself lost every now and again. However, she'll always find a way. As long as you're with me, I know I'll be okay. Just as I have been all this time. She smiles warmly. I'm looking forward to the challenges ahead, trainer. +5 speed, +5 stamina, +5 power, +5 guts, +5 wit, +20 skill points. Not bad. Not bad at all. A much better story. Now, that being said, how good is that run is always the key question. I'm not thinking A, to be perfectly honest. B+? A! Oh my god! Barely! Holy shit!